I'm gonna start this off.
42 for 58 is really good though.
Hold up. It's actually amazing what the fuck he just did. Let's clarify one. Number two. Hold on. Shut up, G baby, because let me tell you something. Right? Hold on, wait. My bad. First of all, let me address this. I apologize to the chat for being late. That's my bad.
Damn, what's loud with it, man?
Yeah, that was my bad, bro. I apologize to you guys, bro. I just I deadass was watching a game and I knocked out of nowhere. So that's all.
That game was boring to you. That's why you got.
It's been a long day, bro. It's been a long day, so I just knocked the fuck out real quick.
Yeah.
That's 2. 3, bro. My point of my argument is this. This man, Matt Ryan, is better than Ryan Tannehill, bro. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
I agree.
You asked Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball 58 times?
Is a mid quarterback. Mid.
Come on,
mid.
bro.
If that running game is not operating between the tackles, bro, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill is mid at best, bro.
So is Matt Ryan. What is Matt Ryan?
Listen,
Matt Ryan can actually get you in the game, bro. He can actually come up big for his team.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's what all I'm saying.
When you ever see, when you ever seen Ryan Tannehill stand in the pocket, throw the football when the running game is not operating? See, the Tennessee Titans bro. If that running game is not operating, bro, it don't open up with the passing, bro. That's what the thing is. When Derrick Henry's
I saw when Derrick Henry was in the box the first game, they literally missed it. The kicker don't miss the fucking field goal. It's a game winning drive. I literally see him do it. Like the kicker missed the field goal.
Man, Ryan Tannehill, bro.
But Ryan Tannehill, you not. The thing is,
he's nothing special.
The point in which we saying is that I even looked the stats up, bro. You asked Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball more than 40 times in one game. Majority of the time they're losing or getting the fuck.
Oh yeah, he turns over the ball.
Matt Ryan, even this year, bro, he is showing you that there's games where they are in that game off of his back alone, bro, and everything else isn't going.
I can give you the Jags game. What other game were they in the game just off of him alone?
Week 1, I told you. Week 1, it was tied 20-20. Matt Ryan was doing his job. If you think that Matt Ryan
No, but you said in that game because of him alone. Did Jonathan Taylor not go off for 150?
Oh, my bad. That's yeah.
Jonathan Taylor had a good game week 1.
Didn't they win against the Broncos? Didn't they win against the Broncos?
Yeah, but that was that trash ass Thursday.
That was a trash ass game. That was a trash ass game. I'm not gonna hold you.
That was the worst game I've ever seen.
But hey, y'all love winning so much, right? Y'all love winning so much, right?
I'm just saying.
Dub, I know you're not trying to say that the only reason they were in that game was because of Matt Ryan.
Nah,
are you not gonna talk about that defense strapping up, bro?
The defense was the Chiefs. The Titans. Oh, the Titans. What the fuck am I talking about? The Titans. Jonathan Taylor wasn't playing good.
They choked.
Didn't they lose?
They lost, but they was in that game because of Matt Ryan. I didn't say they won. I said they was in that game off of his back.
No cap, nigga. No cap, Blink boy.
Hey, the Giants.
I mean, look. Like I said, like they're on the same tier to me. So I just know you hate Ryan Tannehill.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't.
But I think Matt Ryan's up here in the tier, and then
if I'm going to be objective as possible, I think Matt Ryan's one tier above Ryan Tannehill. One tier above.
The whole tier. I don't know about that.
I mean, they are mids to me. Like they nothing special to me. Like Matt Ryan and Tannehill.
I agree.
Nothing special, bro.
Hey, but it's because Dub tried to say like Ryan Tannehill was the worst start. He said Sam Darnold was better.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, bro.
Why you keep bringing up? Yo. Let me tell you something. Why you keep bringing up shit that I already let go of, bro? Like, why do you always do this? I've been walked this back. Like, and y'all bring it up every time.
You were trying to determine who we didn't. Did you also not agree with Fluid when he said Marcus Mariota was better than Ryan Tannehill as well?
Nah, that was J-Rob.
Okay,
yeah, that was J-Rob.
That was J-Rob. They jumped off that quick.
Hey, Marcus Mariota played phenomenal, though.
He outplayed Himmy G, quote unquote. Himmy G.
He did. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out Marcus Mariota.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Blank Boy for pulling up in the chat. I did not know you was a Giants fan. I feel sorry for you, my guy. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the Broncos right now, man. They doing a good job. Russell
Wilson. They actually playing good. Like my
eyes. I think Russ was really injured, man. That man got an injection, man. He started to look like old Russ from Seattle, man. You know what I'm saying, bro?
If the Chargers lose to the Broncos, I'm hitting the panic button because I don't believe in their coach at all.
Yeah, agree.
Chargers.
And their defense, the Chargers defense is very suspect, bro. They're very suspect, bro.
And their coach, I'm not a fan. Yo.
No Rashawn Slater, no Keenan Allen, no Joey Bosa. Does that do anything for you?
Like they're battling injuries, bro. Like
I'm not blaming.
That's true.
Hold on. I'm not doing a blaming Herbert. I'm hitting panic on the Chargers, like as a team. Well, they're not going to play, so of course I'm going to hit panic.
WC the chat. Look at
fourth down. Real talk, man. Listen, I feel like it's gonna come down to the wire.
Private one.
This is another good game on Monday night. Shout out to Monday night, man. Shout out to the schedule.
Damn, JC Jackson got benched. That's tough.
I sent him a he in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's good?
Is my lighting good enough for you?
Yeah, bro, you're perfect, man. Love what I'm seeing, man. If you guys are a part of the Discord, bro, join the Discord up now, bro. Discord's a great place to be. We got Hellfire in the building. He comes in the heat, says what he's got to say, bro. Very knowledgeable with a lot of he's a stat guy. But he's a stat guy that I like, so I'm not mad at it at all. How's everything today, bro?
Oh, I'm all right. I mean, if I get asked the typical new guest question, just warning you, I probably should have said this when I was on Brandon's show. Only 2 locks out of my top 5 all time for quarterbacks are guys that I don't consider to be frauds at all. Everybody else, if we're going off the logic of if you don't perform in the right spots, you're a fraud, there's enough evidence to where there could be an argument.
Wow, so I cannot wait for this top 5, bro. That is gonna be heat, bro. But before
him and Rated R probably be best friends.
Hell no. Nuh-uh.
Hellfire, start the Hellfire.
What's the top 5?
The line that I crossed.
Yeah, I gotta hear this top 5 for real.
I gotta hear this 5.
Oh, no, it wasn't even that. That's not even what I was talking about. Honestly.
Hey, Hellfire, you gonna
man stop it?
You gonna be here till the end of the show?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, then we're going to save that.
I may have to stop midway through to put my daughter to bed, but outside of that, I'll still be here. I'm not going to leave.
Got you, bro. Well, you just let me know whenever you got to step away so we can get your top 5 real quick. Well, we going.
I'm not leaving. We can still do that at the end. It's just I'm going to be away from my laptop for a short moment.
Hey, see me bad stop, bro. I'm done with the Saints, bro. Don't mention them. Don't mention my Saints, bro. Don't mention them.
You know. Well, Dub, I'll let you. I don't know what's on the.
Well,
I got a lot on the
Saints. Nick, what's on the agenda, guys?
Hey, we can start with the Saints.
The headline.
No. We got to start with the Giants.
Look at the motherfucking headline.
We're starting with the Giants.
Shout out to the Giants, man.
Giants versus Ravens.
Last week, we was gonna beat the Ravens. Fucking smoked that Lamar pack. You know that's my guy. He choked. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Hey, Rated R, he be gonna shit on Lamar. He choked, bro. Okay.
Yeah, Lamar choked.
Marcus Peters choked, but Lamar definitely choked that game. Avon Thibodeau, big play at the end. We won the NFC East, looking like what the AFC West supposed to be, bro.
Say, it's spitting right there. I gotta hear Mookie about Lamar Jackson this game.
Man. Why every time I gotta come here, I'm always right, man. Like, listen.
I hate this.
When I first came here, Lamar Jackson was playing good. You know what I'm saying? He was. A lot of people was putting him as the MVP and all that for the first 3 games. And I told y'all this to pipe down, small sample size, and I got killed, man, on it, bro. We seen it yesterday. Giants, tremendous defense. I think they're pretty good, decent defense, but Lamar Jackson continued to miss them throws in the pocket, man, especially. It's no excuses that you have a 20-10 lead going into the 4th quarter, and Lamar Jackson was missing throws, especially that 3rd and 6. And I told y'all his pocket awareness is horrible every time I seen it. And we seen it numerous of times when the Giants was chipping away, the Giants defense create pressure, and Lamar Jackson in the 3rd and 6 was scrambling to the right. Any elite level quarterback will throw that ball away. But the man threw it in triple coverage, which led it to an interception, and which led the Giants to, score.
No way. Are you talking about the pick play where they fucked up the snap?
Yeah, when they yes, when they
No,
messed up the
come
snap,
on,
it was
bro.
3rd and 6. You throw that away.
You cannot
You
put
throw that
Lamar.
away. You throw that away. You if your first read is not there, just throw it away. Throw it away.
Listen,
Live to fight another down. The game was tied up at the
I
time.
understand that.
right?
I understand that, but there's so many people who put in that position. They a lot of times like they're gonna.
But
do
that
the
was
same
a
thing,
bad
bro.
decision. That was a bad
Terrible.
decision. Not only he
Terrible.
telegraphed his passes, but he allowed defenders to come up and make a play on the goddamn ball. You know what I'm saying?
What I got to say about that? What I gotta say about Lamar?
I gotta
Jackson,
throw that
his
away, bro.
struggles.
If we sitting there, hold on, Dub. If we sitting there saying Lamar Jackson is this elite level quarterback, which I heavily disagree. When you sit there saying that Lamar Jackson is top 5 quarterback, which I disagree, those quarterbacks will make the right decisions, man. You throw that football away. You don't sit there and just throw it into double coverage. And then late in the game is tied. I told y'all, Lamar Jackson is throwing for the pocket when the game is close and when the game is tied. And what we seen, bro, the Giants score. Lamar Jackson had an opportunity to get his team to actually be clutch, and he didn't. He fumbled the football, especially when the Ravens was sending pressure to the left side. He ran to the left side and fumbled the football. When the teams double Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson don't have that IQ where he can scan the field and find the open receiver. He just don't have that, man. He is not elite quarterback. I tell y'all, man, he's not great in the pocket. He's below average.
There's a few
his
things
accuracy is below average as well.
There's a few things to say to that. There's a few things to say that. Number one, when a lot of guys, no matter what, and a lot of guys, they get caught up in trying to do too much. I think Lamar Jackson in that play right there, he was probably trying to do too much and will his team to a victory. Do I sit here and understand the point where, yeah, he had a 20-10 lead and he didn't show up? Yeah, I could understand that 100%. But now this is more of not just Lamar Jackson. This is more of the team. This is a team struggling in the second half. This is a team struggling in the fourth quarter. This is a team struggling to execute. It's just a fact. That's what the whole team has been showing us.
So you blaming it all? Hold on, Dub. So you blaming it all on the team now?
No. You have Lamar Jackson takes accountability. I'm not going to sit here and say that he doesn't. He's not fault.
So when the Ravens was getting stopped, man, I understand that they struggled like in the second half and late in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
But when they was getting stopped, like in the first 3 quarters, they got them put in the right position to go up 20-10. You gonna sit there and just blame the defense? Like I understand, like the defense.
No, it's not blaming nobody. It's not blaming the defense. It's just understanding the trend that the Ravens organization is showing us right now, and that's.
But what about the trend of Lamar Jackson? What about that?
Hold on. Let me tell you about the trend of Lamar Jackson. It's so easy to come at a guy where he doesn't do things in the pocket. He doesn't do this, and that. Bro, let's look at the talent that's really on the field, bro. He doesn't even have Rashad Bateman on the field right now. He has to rely on.
Bro, he has the top 2 tight end.
Hold up. He does have a Mark. He does have a Mark Andrews, yes. But let's look at Aaron Rodgers, a guy who's a top 5 player in the league right now. Let's look at the way he's struggling right now without weapons on his side. You feel me? Now I understand you.
Really don't have something.
And I understand you that. And I understand you. Hold up. No. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get on it. Let me make my whole little stop. I can understand you. Yes, he has a weapon of Mark Andrews, but they have one weapon in a team that's not a pass-happy offense. Greg Roman's not a pass-happy guy. He's a guy who likes running the ball. So, yes, he does have a weapon, but he doesn't even have a coaching system that they could sit here and be like, nah, let's start attacking the pass.
Lamar can't operate in no vertical offense. He can't operate in no scheme that relies on a quarterback to throw the football. He just don't have that. He don't have that ability. He don't have that arm talent where the other quarterbacks have, bro.
He does have amazing arm talent.
He does
have
amazing arm talent. What are you talking about?
And your camera's not working, bro.
Talent, man. What y'all been? Did y'all be watching the games? Do y'all be seeing the fourth quarter?
We all be watching the games.
Hold on.
We all be watching the games.
If I want to be rich on the Dub, if you want to be rich, if you want to make so much money on this fantasy football, I guarantee you, when the game is close, when the game is tied, when it's in the fourth quarter, within the last 5 minutes, I guarantee you, bro, go to FanDuel, bet $5,000 that Lamar Jackson ain't gonna get the job done. He's gonna reserve and throw in the interception. And we've been seeing it all season. We've been seeing it all season, man.
You not understand that if you eliminate Mark Andrews, how we did in the second half, that it can get ugly. You trying to just straight blame it on Lamar and not on the team and other receivers.
Oh my God.
Me personally,
bro. You see,
I'm looking at Lamar for this one because this is your 3rd blown halftime lead.
That's not the point.
He's not clutch. He's not.
That's not the point. He's talking about the offense. I'm saying, like, you saying that shit, like, You eliminated Mark Andrews. He don't have the IQ enough, but that just sounds dumb as hell. Like, what are we doing? Like, you trying to say he don't have IQ when his whole offense, like even the play before he threw.
Trent, are you looking at the games
before the forced fumble happened? Before the forced fumble happened, the nigga threw a slant. I forgot to who receiver. He dropped it. That's not on Lamar. They could have got a first down.
The first play of the last drive.
The first play before Lamar fumbled. He dropped it.
Hold on. When the game was tied late in the fourth quarter, I care about what happens in the biggest moments. And the biggest moments was in the fourth quarter where they was up 20-10. What did Lamar Jackson do to get his team and put his team on the back? What did he do?
I'm just saying, I know he sold, but you're
he sold. What you making excuses for?
You dragging it, bro.
How's I'm dragging it when we seeing this consistently? We seeing this shit consistently, bro. We seeing this consistently.
It could have been a whole different.
Oh my gosh, man! Y'all sit here and make all types of excuse for this man, bro.
Mookie, here's the point, bro. Why you act like content don't matter? All I'm saying is the job could have still happened if the receiver caught the slant ball. We don't know. Lamar sold the game.
Hold on, let me ask you something.
Lamar sold the game.
Okay, let me ask you something.
He could have had
bro. They scored. I believe they scored a touchdown. Lamar Jackson or Andrew, they scored a touchdown with like 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And if you look at ever since that drive, Lamar Jackson underthrew receiver. He made a bad decision when he could have threw it out of bounds. The man just didn't come up. The man turned over the ball twice.
You know what you're doing, and you know what you're doing. Hold up, bro. And you know what you're doing, and you want to know what you're doing.
That's not the point.
Yeah, you want to know what you're doing. You have this man under a microscope and hold him accountable.
Bro,
for things
it's all about.
Everybody shows you. I seen Justin Herbert watching this game.
It's all about.
Hold
on, bro.
Or put the ball too high.
Let me wait.
Everybody does this, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Who is playing for a big contract this year? Who put that? Hold on.
I need your camera on, Mookie. I need your camera on. Your camera's not on.
Oh shoot! I think my camera died. Hold on.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
So now he's stuck with his point. Go ahead, G.
I just think overall, I think
have the same injury.
I think everybody is saying like we know Lamar sold, especially this your third time, bro. You was giving Josh Allen shit for being 0-7 in his last 7 one-possession games. Lamar, you had double-digit leads and you ain't do nothing happen in the second half. So I get you, but at the end of the day, like. If we're gonna put him under a microscope, then we gotta look at everything under that microscope.
Everything,
bro. Not just the one little itsy bitsy piece.
Because he playing for a contract. He the one that won a contract. He put that gamble to himself.
Oh my God!
Rated.
You gotta.
He's taking one of the stats that I have on Lamar and running with it to the Maryland State Bank. Faster than anybody. Whenever he's forced to pass the ball over 30 times against teams over 500, he's got a 33% winning percentage. No wonder why Dub said that Roman's tendencies are the way that they are. When Roman has to break, they don't win.
Mm-hmm. No, and that's a fact. And that's why I say, like, the microscope that I believe that Lamar Jackson is under is just over exaggerated and over just. It's like PFF.
It's like he's the only. It's like he's the only QB we expect to be perfect, pitch perfect.
And that's
man. Listen.
Before you go, let me do this. Before you go, let me answer this super chat. Lamar's the only QB we expect to be perfect.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Because look,
that's not true,
bro.
That's not true.
You gonna keep the same injury, Patrick Mahomes? He the best.
Absolutely, Patrick Mahomes choked. He choked. He made a bad decision.
No, you shitting on Lamar. I need you to shit on Patrick Mahomes.
What is there to shit about? I mean, that's a simple mistake that he made. I mean, he did. Real talk. That was actually a good play call at the bill, which they disguised a cover two, and they when Patrick Mahomes thought he played man and he turned over the ball. I mean, listen, Patrick Mahomes played bad, but bro, why are y'all using this to deflect from Lamar Jackson? See, y'all keep on saying,
the same energy.
No. Y'all keep on saying, Lamar, we put Lamar Jackson under a microscope. He put his own self in the microscope when he got them didn't decline all the offers that the Ravens offer him. He's playing for a max contract this year.
You see how Kyler Murray got
on
paid?
Himself to sit there and say, you know what? I want to play for a big contract. I want to prove all the doubters wrong that I can still be this elite level quarterback that everybody said that he ain't. And he put the gamble on himself. He's playing for a max contract, and he's not performing to that standard, bro. He's not performing to that standard, man.
Like, what are you talking, Mookie? Nobody talking about no fucking
No. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
This motherfucker to be perfect with no context at all,
bro. You're not hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Lamar Jackson going to this season, right? It was talks about him getting that $250 million guarantee. They declined it. The Ravens didn't give him a $250 million guarantee. He's putting the gamble to himself to play himself into some big money. And right now, he's making his case look worse because he's not performing.
You know what I'm hearing?
When it matters the most.
Yeah, G-Baby, go ahead.
I have a question. I just want to know, and I say I have a question, but I really just have a point.
Go ahead, bro.
Because at the end of the day, like, nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can criticize them. Everybody is subject to criticism. And you're not gonna like as many people you like Doug, for example. He hates Ryan Tannehill for reasons that I can't fathom, but it happens. Everybody has those guys. I have those guys. Mike will. But my thing is, when it comes to, at least in your case, what it seems like, I feel like it's almost like if Lamar Jackson was having a perfect drive, like to win a game, I feel like you would not be willing to recognize when everybody else says. You're just going to focus on the one mistake he made. And that is where I feel like a lot of problems come in because there was a slant route that a receiver dropped that you're refusing to acknowledge.
On top of that, G-Baby, to add on
so we're going to do this. Hold on. We're going
to add on to G-Baby's point. This is what I heard from your point about the contract. He's playing for a big contract, so it's okay for me to be this whole hyper focus on him and shit on him whenever I can. That's exactly what I heard.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes,
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this: is that he's trying to play for a big max contract. He's trying to. Lamar Jackson came to this season and said, "This is a vengeance year. This is a year where I show the Ravens that I'm worth that $255 million contract guarantee." Is he showing that right now? No. He's not showing that right now, nigga. Because let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. When you need him to get you in the game in the fourth quarter, when the game is tied and close, he hasn't came up. 3-point lead. And I understand it's not all. The defense,
the same motherfucker who came up here talking about, Geno Smith continue playing like this. He's a franchise quarterback.
Thank you.
It's week 6. Thank you.
Lamar can start bugging out again.
Let me ask you something.
What week is it, Trent?
Here's the difference. Geno Smith has been playing unbelievable through week 6, and I agree. That's why I sit there and said. That's why I sit there and said. Hold on. That's why I sit there and said that if he does this consistently, then we'll look at Geno Smith as a different quarterback than what we've seen him going to this season. That's what I said.
I'm sorry, when you got 9 years behind being a backup and not being good, and you have 4 games.
Well, you got to understand. It's all about system and scheme and the fit and right coaching. And I feel like Geno Smith is in the right scheme and the right coaching for him to succeed.
I got to check. Okay, so with that being said, do you think that Greg Roman's system and how they never want to pay receivers? I mean, they traded the best one they had last year.
No, it's just the receivers just don't want to come over there.
Get out of here! No
production. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Have the Ravens?
Hold on. Hear me out. No productive receiver want to play for the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody. Listen, we seen Jarvis Landry. Hold on, everybody.
So before Lamar got there, they didn't want to go there, right?
Jarvis Landry had a chance to go to the goddamn Baltimore Ravens. He chose the New Orleans thing. He chose James Smith over Lamar.
That's his hometown.
Hold on. Chris Godwin. Hold on. Chris Godwin was a free agent. He was a free agent, and the Buccaneers
signed with.
Yes, but he was originally a free agent. He was originally
playing with the GOAT, bro.
Hold on. Stop it. First of all, it was not even. Everybody in the Buccaneers thought Tom Brady was going to retire.
Bro, Leonard Fournette,
man.
Leonard Fournette literally had in an interview where he said he was looking at people. Tom Brady called him before he announced it. He's like, "Man, come back. I'm coming back. Don't worry."
You got anything to say, bro?
Come on, man.
Man, stop it. No, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Taking the one moment I was about to vouch for him because it was one of Lamar's former teammates that said that receivers don't want to go to that scheme because of Greg Roman. That's the one thing I had to say that could have vouched for that. But even then, when you take the context of Godwin wanting to play with Brady, Jarvis Landry wanting to go to his hometown, like, I can guarantee you that Deshaun Jackson, if he were to get a call from Green Bay, like Philly, he's choosing them over Baltimore too. And it ain't just because of Roman. He has preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, get Deshaun back.
Bro, Lamar Jackson. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. No elite level wide receiver want to play in a system, in a scheme that's more predicated to running the football. Nobody. And you got a quarterback. Hold on. And you got a quarterback that consistently overthrows his receivers, consistently underthrows receivers running flouts, and it's not a good elite level pocket quarterback.
Last question, and then I promise we can move on. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Joe Flacco, Rated R? In his prime, when he was in Baltimore, I want to know how you felt about.
I seen Joe Flacco in his prime go on the road in Denver and throw 4 touchdowns, 300-something yards. I mean, I seen Joe Flacco actually throw the football.
Who is better?
Okay, so that just answered everything I need to know.
Who is better all
Joe
time?
Flacco in that playoff run.
Who is better, Lamar Jackson or Joe Flacco?
If you're talking about who's more talented, you got to go with Lamar Jackson. But
that's not the question. Who's better?
That's not.
Who are you taking in the playoffs?
Who are you taking?
Oh, in the playoffs?
That's a bad question.
Oh, that's a bad question, but yeah.
I know.
You know what he's about to say.
Come on, bro.
I know exactly what he's going to say.
Come on.
We know what he's going to say. We know what he's going to say,
bro. If you ask me who I'm taking in the playoffs, I mean, who's gotten further? Who's gotten further? Who throw the football more?
Who are you taking as just your franchise quarterback?
If you ask me who's I'm taking,
he doesn't think Lamar's a franchise quarterback.
No,
what? Flacco is?
No, he does.
I do.
Okay, so I want to know who are you taking as your franchise quarterback? Joe Flacco or Lamar Jackson? And then Dub, I swear we can move.
Well, I'm taking a better talented quarterback. I mean, I think Lamar is more talented, so I probably would take him. But if you ask me who's a better playoff performer and who has been proven in the biggest moments in the playoffs, it's easily Joe Flacco, bro.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. It's just you said you're always gonna take the more talented, right? I just want to confirm that's what you're
No, I'm talking about the talented quarterback. I think Joe Flacco, like, there's some times where Joe Flacco was pretty, horrible at the times where he was playing with the Baltimore Ravens in his prime too as well. So I'm not really too high on Joe Flacco too, as y'all think he is. I think at best he was above average to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just think that he benefited off them defenses that was just elite at the time. So it's close, but I'm going with Lamar Jackson.
Okay, all right, and then I'm good because I'm just gonna go down.
Yep.
I mean, you can't put me in a trick badgie, baby. Don't try to do that, bro.
Nah, I know what angles. I
know what angles you coming from, bro.
It's because you said you're going to take the more talented. My next question was going to be, do you think Derek Carr is more talented than Lamar Jackson?
Absolutely. He is.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Lamar Jackson.
We can't do this debate. We can't do this debate.
Bro, why y'all keep on asking me this question, bro? I'm always taking traditional. I'm always taking. Hold on. I'm always taking traditional pocket quarterbacks. Derek Carr is more talented with his arm. Derek Carr is a more talented quarterback. Quarterback is just not running the football downhill and standing plays. It's about throwing the football at a traditional way. And Derek Carr is more talented than Lamar Jackson with his arm and the way he throw the football, bro. Come on, man. Stop it. We've seen this.
Real quick, do you
stop
think
it. Y'all gotta stop with this, bro. Y'all gotta stop with Lamar Jackson.
Do you think Dak Prescott is a more talented quarterback than Lamar
Jackson? This man, bro.
Come on, bro. Dak Prescott is a more talented quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Dak Prescott, no. Dak Prescott, I think Lamar is more talented than Prescott.
What the fuck is that?
That's fine.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
This is a super chat from Delta Jones. Mookie Griffin before White.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why he's more talented. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Lamar talented. Number one, Lamar is more lethal with his with his legs, and also Lamar Jackson. I believe Lamar Jackson is more accurate than Dak Prescott. I believe both of them is accurate as well, but I just think that Dak Prescott to me,
Dak Prescott.
Yeah. I think Lamar is more accurate than Dak Prescott. I just think Lamar. I think both of them. I think it's close, but I'm just taking Lamar Jackson in the weight because Dak Prescott ain't too. He ain't too elite at the pocket. He's not elite at throwing the football too as well. I don't look at him as elite. I don't think Dak Prescott is elite in that
Carr,
level.
my boy. Like, what is Derek Carr's elite?
Oh my God.
Don't lie.
We can.
Hey, we'll let it go.
Let's move on to two elite quarterbacks: Chiefs versus Bills. Highly anticipated.
Y'all need to stop being high on Lamar Jackson, bro. Y'all niggas be tripping, bro. I gotta stop this, bro.
Before we get into that, we got Eric the Preach super chat for $5. Speaking QTR backs. Quarterback rating.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my bad. Speaking quarterbacks, is James Harden the Tony Romo of the NFL? Great regular season players, overrated playoff performance.
He's the damn. James Harden is the damn. Yeah, it's horrible.
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever paid
Tony
that $5 to send that bullshit, I should send you $5 back for that dumbass shit.
I also want to send $2. I also want to send $2 back for the previous super chat as well because that had nothing to do with anything either.
That previous super chat fucking reminded me of a picture. I don't feel like I should show that in here. It's not appropriate, but it was a Browns fan on Twitter going off on his team's quarterback room for all three of the quarterbacks being black, and that was why they were struggling.
Oh my God,
crazy.
That's crazy. What I was gonna say is there's putting James Harden and Tony Romo in the same sentence.
Like putting James Harden versus a bot.
Like James Harden is Dan Marino, straight up. James Harden's Dan Marino.
Don't ever.
That's crazy.
Don't ever do that.
How's that crazy?
Don't ever do that shit again.
That's Trent's boy. He gets triggered when you. Hey, look, Dawson. Everybody has trigger points.
Wait.
Trent's is
What's wrong with that, though?
Dawson, this is a football show. Let's just keep it football.
What's wrong with that? Dan Marino, James Harden, both MVP.
Football show. Let's just keep it football. Let's just keep it football because you sound like a bot saying that shit. Talking about some fucking Dan Marino.
Switch Carr and Lamar. Lamar's 4-1 right now. Super.
Yeah, that's a no. Like I was saying, McDaniels doesn't do well with mobile quarterbacks in this scheme. We already seen that.
Yeah,
he's just not a good head coach, bro. That's just what it is.
Yeah, but yeah, for real, bro. Lamar gotta get his stuff together, man. He got to tighten up. You got to play better, bro. For real.
He has no wide receiver.
Like I'm starting to feel. Hold on. Real talk. I'm starting to feel sorry for him. Like,
do you think Lamar on the Saints will be? How you think Lamar on the Saints would do? Would y'all be 5-1?
Lamar on the Saints.
Don't lie.
That sounds good.
No comment, because we injured, bro. I can't answer that question. No comment. We injured. We battling injuries.
Yo, Dub.
No comment, bro. But I do. Hold on. I do think if he was on the Saints, I do think he would be a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit better, but I do think he would just miss open throws and stuff like that. I still don't think that will change.
We shall.
It's literally.
We'll never know.
Hill goes bye.
We'll never know, but
we don't never know. That's what I'm saying. You never know.
To go off of that
franchise.
To go off of your question, Nick, with the Chiefs and Bills, no, it was a great, highly anticipated game. Both the teams brought it. Better defense than I think everybody expected. So, I mean, it's just, games like that is like it really, whoever won is whoever won. I think both of those guys are going to be competing for the AFC title. So it's like, it's whatever. Mm-hmm. Nothing was proven to me that was wrong. Gabe Davis a fucking deep ball merchant, bro. I swear to God, Nah. Bro. This guy don't do nothing for the whole game. He'll just get some big ass game, bro. That should be pissing me off, bro.
Bro, put some respect on this man.
That sounds real familiar.
All I know is, bro. All I know is
he's Mike Will, G baby. He's Mike Will. He's Mike Will.
All I know is Stephon Diggs top 3. He better than Cup.
Sure.
Okay.
Stephon
I don't know what that game.
Better than Cup.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, bro. He top 3. He might fuck around and be top 2 by the end of the year.
Hey, shout out Tyreek Hill.
I think Tyreek Hill has a better case than Stephon Diggs. I'm gonna just be real with you.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Neck and neck.
It don't matter if it's Tua, Skylar Thompson, or Teddy. He be out there balling.
Now, Tyreek Hill not top 5.
He's in the conversation for sure.
Wait, who said
For
that,
sure
Trent?
he's in the conversation.
You're fucking right.
Gee, baby, you nasty.
Michael
didn't
Thomas
say
better than Tyreek Hill.
Okay,
Bro,
Gee, baby, I
why
know
are
you.
we-
Hold on.
No, stop. Because this is what pisses me off about Trent. He'll say stuff, just say comments that I said, but won't say the full context behind it. What did I say, Trent, when I said that?
I don't give a fuck.
I said, if Michael Thomas comes back and he is the same he was in 2019, yes, he's better than Tyreek Hill. I've always said that stayed the same. I said we got to see it, but I said if he comes back the same, he's better than Tyreek Hill. I didn't just say outright right now. Don't do that because you're lying to our audience now. And you're making me look bad.
Speaking of Mike Will, through 3 quarters, 1 catch, 8 yards.
Yeah, I know.
Bro,
you want to know? Hey, you want to know how I know? Because Trent wasn't asking me how's your boy Mike Will doing.
You heard me, Doug?
He was doing trash.
That's fine.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, we heard you.
He probably got. I think he got 8 yards right now. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, 1 catch,
Yeah.
8 yards through 3 quarters.
Yeah, I told you it was coming.
Man, it don't
Bro.
matter though. He's still top 30 though for sure.
Bro,
Shit.
hey, G baby, bro. As much
What's up,
as Michael Thomas was on the Saints, like I can't defend this man right now, bro. Like
He just don't play.
You know what I'm saying? He just don't play, bro. Like
That's what it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
a little
I
pinky
argue
toe
him
injury,
either.
bro. You out for what? 3 or 4 games, bro.
I can't.
Because when he came back, G
G
baby, you're right. He didn't look. It didn't look like he took a massive.
And then when we seen him
he
for the
looked like
first
Michael Thomas when he came back. He just hasn't played.
right. And then when we seen Michael Thomas for I believe the first 2 or 3 games when he played, he didn't have that burst of, how can I say, that burst of not speed, but it's that because he ain't known for speed, but that burst of him being like effective and just running off the line of scrimmage, bro. I just didn't see that breakaway step.
I think week 1 he struggled a little bit. Like first game back after all that time, I expected that. But game 2, I thought he was perfectly fine. And honestly, Jameis was selling us in game 3, but I thought Michael Thomas was perfectly fine. I thought he was perfectly fine.
Yeah,
like,
in fact,
don't get me wrong.
his release
he was
ain't
selling
the same.
in game 2 as
Hey,
well.
thank you, Jay Dilla. His release is not the same, bro. Off the line of scrimmage, it's not the same, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily argue you tooth and nail with that. I'm not, but I think
because when
I
I
think
see Michael Thomas
was perfectly fine.
Hey, when I see Michael Thomas in 2019, 2020, I'm talking about as soon as he get off the line of scrimmage, bro, he's physical. He's bumping the receiver out the way. He's running his route so strong, creating separation. I just did not see that, bro. Did not see that.
I mean, like I said,
game.
it's his first game back after being out a whole year. Wasn't expecting the exact same. I thought he was gonna work back to it. But I think he's been perfect. I thought he looked like Michael Thomas up until he got.
I didn't see no Michael Thomas.
But you're right. I can't defend.
Now you
you
do got a point because we do have inconsistent quarterbacks that's not really there to feed, the Robertson. Because we was targeting Chris Olave as much, but I'm talking about simple zone. I think simple zone coverage. He couldn't get separation of. Carlton Davis really played him well when he played against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where I thought that he was going to have a pretty good productive game.
Davis
and then also
played him well the last time as well, so that wasn't surprising.
Yeah, but usually Michael Thomas win. This is the thing. You can't play much. That's the one thing that what makes Michael Thomas great. He is so lethal in man-to-man coverage. Like it's hard to literally stop this man when he's lined up single coverage, bro, and he can and you playing a man-to-man. I've seen time to time again when he was matched up with Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis was playing man-to-man coverage, being physical with him. Michael Thomas did not look effective, bro. He didn't, bro. And now the man is out for three or 4 games when we desperately need him with a little pinky toe injury, bro. Does he want to play for the Saints? Does he still want to be on the team? Because right now I look at him that he just taking money right now. He missed the whole year, right? And he just taking money right now. I just don't see his passion on playing for the Saints. I just don't see it. Real talk, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get in a rabbit hole, and I don't.
Hold on, G baby. Since we're talking about Michael Thomas, let's talk about the Bengals Saints game.
Before we go there, I do want to. Trent, what the fuck are you talking about? Stephon Diggs top 3, bro. See, this is what gets me mad. This is what gets me mad, right? This is what y'all see route running. Crazy? I think it's fucking crazy because let me tell you why. Because I don't see what Devontae Adams has shown you to say that Stephon Diggs is better than him. I don't know what Tyreek Hill I think has a better case of being better than Stephon Diggs as well. Jettas, I think, has a better case of being better than Stephon Diggs as well. I feel as if what people do, what I say is this, and I see it in the chat.
So
people
just
like
3 people.
People,
what the fuck
he
are you
said
talking
top
about?
3. All I have to argue is
three.
Tyreek.
And Tyreek,
That's all I have to argue.
And Tyreek Hill, not bad. Tyreek 4.
And Tyreek, yeah, I was about to say he has Stephon
I got
Diggs at
Tyreek
3,
4 or 5.
Devontae and Jed is at 1 and 2.
Word.
Yeah, I don't think that's ridiculous.
No. I don't think that Stephon Diggs.
Since 2020.
You think
I think-
Tyreek Hill is that much of a tier above Stephon
Yeah, you
Diggs?
think that Tyreek Hill?
That's not even a tier, but when I'm sitting here differentiating between the players, this is what I look at. Will I say it's close between Stephon Diggs and Hill? Sure, it's close, but I think that Tyreek Hill should be getting the edge every single time.
Why?
And I feel as if what people do is, y'all see route running. I'm going to answer your why. Y'all see route running, and you're like, oh, my God, he's such a good route runner, so that makes him this great of a guy.
He has better hands, too. What are you saying?
Better hands? Possibly, but the impact that goes with himself, bro.
Possibly.
No, bro, the impact with a Tyreek Hill, bro, is ridiculous, son.
I can say the same.
Game changing, the way that
Stephon Diggs, the impact is highly too. What the fuck?
Nah, not on Tyreek Hill, bro. Not on Tyreek Hill, bro.
Josh Allen was
Not-
looking
Okay, so with
Not
that
like
being
Tyreek
said,
Hill, bro. Yo,
that
Trent,
being
don't do this shit.
So Dub,
What?
Not the way with
So why
Bro,
isn't
bro,
Tyreek
bro.
Hill 1 for you, Dub? Why isn't Tyreek Hill 1? If you're
Well, I
gonna say-
just think that Jettas and Devontae Adams, I think that they just bring more than just Tyreek Hill. You feel me? I think Diggs is great and everything. I don't think he's as impactful as Devontae Adams and Justin Jefferson.
Can you only understand what Devontae and Justin bring that Stephon doesn't, to where you would put them above Tyreek? I mean, again, it's not crazy to say if you have Tyreek over Stephon, but you're making it seem like Tyreek clears. Yeah.
Come on, what the fuck am I talking about?
None of these guys, listen, they're top 5, top 6 guys.
Crazy.
I think it's crazy. I think it's
So
crazy to undeniably have him as a top 3 guy, bro. I just think it is. I think there's a good conversation to have Cooper Kupp above him. I think it's a good conversation to have Adams above him. I think it's a good conversation to have Jettas above him. I think it's a good conversation to have Hill above him. I think those guys are comfortably better.
Disagree about the Cup shit, but I don't see him being better than Cup. Sorry. No matter how you put it.
Man, listen, bro. I was hating on Cup for a long time as well, but the motherfucker's a demon, son. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You can't hate on dude. He probably got better hands than him. He probably got better. Yo, what? Nah, son. I don't know. Because some of the catches Cooper Kupp be doing is wild.
He's not a better route runner. If you want to say they close, fine.
Whoa, pause. Rewind. What? Who's not a better route runner than who?
Cup is not a better route runner than Diggs.
Mookie backstage.
Yeah, Mookie is backstage, though. That's not a better route runner than Diggs.
Man, I was in the backstage for like 5-7 minutes, man.
You want to say they close, fine, but it says
Doug got into it. That's what happened.
I did get into it.
Like, it's crazy to say this top. Like, he can't be top 3. How? Nigga been like this since 2020. But even top 3, even before that. So what we talking about?
Wait, you said he's been top 3 since
Justin Jefferson, bro.
Yes.
Listen,
Fuck.
hey, bro, the way Justin Jefferson been looking. The way Justin Jefferson been looking,
top
man.
3 since 2020?
Dub, are you on crack?
Jefferson?
Are you on crack? Let me get that.
Are you on catnip?
Let me get some of that, bro. Let me get top 3 since 2020. D-Hop, Devontae Adams. I'll put Tyreek Hill right there. I don't even have to get into it. I don't even have to get into it. I don't have to get into it. It's 2020, bro. Come on, son. Look what he was doing with him and Patrick Mahomes. Look at the dude and what he's been doing with 2020 since Patrick Mahomes. Come on, son. We're not doing this, bro.
I said. Why in 2020 Tyreek is better than Stephon Diggs? Please let me know.
It's the same talking points you could use for this season.
Hold on. Tyreek is better than Stephon. I mean,
why?
Because, man, look how explosive of a runner he is downfield. I mean, he could turn a 5-year reception.
I can say the same thing about what's his name. But
hold on. But Tyreek is more dangerous than Stephon Diggs. Tyreek can turn a 5-yard pass, completion pass, a 5-yard screen, a dump out route to like 60, 70 yards upfield, bro.
Yeah,
that's how dangerous
the most dangerous
was, bro.
playmaker in the game. That don't make him better than Stephon Diggs.
Bro, he can, bro, his versatility alone. He can line up on a slot, he can line up out wide, and he just more lethal of a route runner than got.
Are you so what? What'd you say?
He just as everyone say he just as lethal as a route runner as Stephon Diggs.
You won't crack if you think.
Oh, I know what he means by that. It's not the fact that the technique wise, he's not saying that technique wise that Tyreek Hill is more skilled and more like technical in his route running. But his danger with his route running, bro, was fucking ridiculous, bro. Yes, bro. Do you see how you understand? Even Stephon Diggs,
he's a big ass playmaker with the speed.
Yo, Trent. Even Stephon Diggs said this. Even Stephon Diggs said this. Stephon Diggs said this his damn self. He said Tyreek Hill and his speed and his route running coinciding with one another is crazy.
Hey, Doug, watch this. Doug, watch this.
Giannis say he's not the best player in the world. Who gives a fuck? He is.
Hold on, Trent.
This is the football show. Let's keep it strictly to
I'll keep it football.
Hold on, Trent.
Trent. Like what?
What defensive coordinator like going against between Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill? What defensive coordinator fear who more?
Are you dead ass? We know speed kills. That don't make him the better receiver.
No, but I'm saying he's more dangerous than Tyreek. He's more dangerous than Stephon Diggs, and he's just good as elite.
Who's better, Chris Paul or Steph Curry?
Well, no, we're not talking
we're not doing this.
Yeah, we want to do this shit. Trent, who's better, Chris Paul or Steph Curry?
No, we're not doing basketball. We stay football.
Why? No. We're gonna see how this analogy works. Why is it Steph Curry?
What do you mean? Like he's one of the greatest shooters ever. Peak wise, he had a better peak than fucking Chris Paul.
But that's all he does. That's the only thing he brings to the game. He can't think nothing else.
That's not the only thing he brings to the game.
Compare. Wait. Compare to a Chris Paul. Compare to a Chris Paul. My bad. If we're comparing it to a Chris Paul. If we're comparing it to a Chris Paul, right? Chris Paul is a better defender. He's a better playmaker and all that nonsense. But the thing that separates. Hold up, Trent. The thing that separates Stephen Curry and Chris Paul is the impact that he has due to his 3-point shooting. What are you talking about, lying?
Yeah, you said that's
Dub isn't allowed to talk about Chris Paul.
Hold on, Dub. If you ask who's the more, if you ask who's the more traditional point guard, is obviously CP3. But if we talking about terms of impact, Steph Curry
offensively, Steph clears.
Wait, stop. Wait, time out. We sat here and I asked you guys a simple question. I said, who's better? Y'all said Stephen Curry. I said, who's better? Stephen Curry. Where I could sit here and agree with you. Stephen Curry. Then I said this. Because the reasonings you're talking about Tyreek Hill and him not being better, because you're like, he does one thing better than him. So all I'm doing is using a simple analogy and saying that Stephen Curry does definitely one thing better than him, which is why he's better than Chris Paul. I don't know how that coincides.
But Dub, you're putting words in Trent's mouth because Trent never said. Trent never said. Steph only does one thing than Chris Paul. He never said that. So you're putting words in his mouth that he never said.
Yeah, let's move on.
You didn't even let him finish. He started talking and you cut him off and you were like,
no, everybody started going crazy. That's why everyone started going crazy when I said that.
Complete receivers in the league, and he's been like this for a while. And then when 2020, when he explode, that's why I say he's been top 3 since 2020. Look at what he was doing in 2020, and look at now. He looking better than he did 2020. He probably on pace to look better than he ever did. It's probably about to be his best season that he's ever had.
I mean, he was top 10 the
last
last
couple
couple years
man.
in his
Tyreek Hill,
wide receiver 2 role.
Bro, the Chiefs offense don't look as explosive without that dangerous playmaker.
Bro, they
still,
bro. What?
This man, bro, and hold on, bro. Hear what I'm saying.
That's a bad.
Hold on. Hear what I'm saying. It don't look as explosive without that guy that's turning 5-yard reception to 60 yards, 70, 80 yards downfield. I'm not saying the Chiefs offense are struggling, but it just don't look explosive as it looked in the past, bro. That's a fact. Y'all know football. Come on, man. Stop it.
Y'all pissed me off,
Can you imagine Stephon Diggs without on the Bills?
Y'all really pissed me off, bro. Y'all really pissed me off, bro. Y'all really pissed me off.
Let's see how the Bills offense will work out.
Now the chat. Now you got everybody. Now you
on the top left who hates so much.
Bro. Y'all be pissing me off, bro. Because you literally just said you literally just said.
Fuck what the Bills look like without Stephon.
You literally just said exactly what I said before in the paint which I made. You said Stephon Diggs has been one of the most complete guys in the league. The point in which I was making with Steph Curry, Chris Paul, that even though that there's a guy who is more complete than him, even though that there's a guy who's more complete, Chris Paul or Stephen Curry?
Probably CP3.
Thank you. That's my point. Even though that Chris Paul is more complete than him, does not mean that he's automatically better than him, bro.
Here's the thing. Steph Curry clears Chris Paul offensively. On the offensive field, on fucking football, Tyreek Hill does not clear Stephon Diggs.
With his impact?
No.
Yes, he does, bro.
On,
Stop,
bro.
son. Like, come on, bro. We're not doing that. He clears him. Handedly, bro.
This impact shit, right? Look, we can talk about the impact. We know Tyreek Hill speed, how he takes away the game, the dangerous shit. I can say the same shit with Stephon Diggs with the Bills offense. How he completely changed how the quarterback looked.
Saved Josh Allen's career.
Look at what Tyreek Hill's doing right now. What are you talking about, bro?
What the fuck are you talking about? We know he's Tyreek Hill.
Oh shit, my dog, bro.
What you saying? Look what Stephon Diggs doing right now. The fuck?
No, look at the impact that Tyreek Hill's having right now, son. Look at what he's doing. Look at how he's changing the Miami Dolphins right now, bro. Even without Tua in there, bro. He's crazy. He's having a crazy impact on them, son.
We talking impact. What the fuck would Josh Allen look like without Stephon Diggs? Let's talk about it.
Question, because we say like, yeah, don't get me wrong, Tyreek Hill's looking real good with the Bills. I mean, with the Dolphins and stuff, and all that cool. But they also improved their O-line. They also changed the coach. They also improved a lot of weapons that they needed. Yeah, like so.
Our running backs are still ass.
Yeah, but
Raheem Mostert is not ass. Y'all just don't run the ball.
He's mid.
Like we talk about,
don't run the ball, but y'all don't run the ball.
We can't run the ball.
You barely started running the ball when Tua wasn't in the game. I know.
Like,
Raheem Mostert was not getting carries, and then Tua wasn't there, and all of a sudden, Raheem Mostert getting 20+ carries. Why can't y'all do that with Tua?
Like, we talk about impact and not act like Stephon Diggs is not one of the most impactful players in the fucking league. Like,
yeah, I'm saying Tyreek Hill clears is kind of
like
I think we all know Tyreek Hill's the most impactful player.
Like we know he's the most impactful player, but Stephon, like I'm not gonna say like he is. Don't do it. He is. Stop.
I didn't say
he is.
Now, I know you making that face like
I didn't say that. I just asked.
I'm just saying like Stephon Diggs is literally can be like literally right under. Like it's nasty as fuck how y'all say it. Like this shit is nasty, bro.
Trent, do you want to talk about your LSU boys that went up in the Saints, the dome?
I said Jamal's up regardless. I mean, that's just.
I mean,
Joe Burrow's getting shitted on. Hey, Joe Burrow.
So just to retouch on that, like I said, like honestly, I'm not saying Jamar Chase couldn't have done the same thing, but no Lattimore, and our best corner is the Debo.
I wasn't worried about Marshawn Lattimore.
Yo, you Trent, you lucky I had to get caught up. You lucky I had to get caught up with this dog because I was sending you to the ether, son.
You say you weren't.
Hey, hold on. Sorry about my camera quality. I had to get on this cheap little Logitech camera because my camera's dead. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's all good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But what's it called? You say you're not worried about Lattimore, and that's fine. You can say that. It is what it is. I'm not about to waste my breath talking about Lattimore right now. But at the end of the day, we had a top 10 corner out, and Adebo just got fried last week by Adam Thielen or Tyler Lockett and Adam Thielen in back-to-back weeks. So I was not confident in Adebo going into this game with Lattimore there. But once they ruled him out, I knew Jamar Chase was going to have a day, especially because I didn't even know if T. Higgins was going to play. T. Higgins was legit a game-time decision. So yeah, that's fine. But the way I feel, we lost by 4. With no Lattimore, no MT, no Jarvis, no Olave. I'm perfect. I'm not worried about the Saints like everybody else is. Now, defensively, we are missing a lot of tackles. That needs to get fixed. We are 13th in offensive points per game and 27th in defensive points allowed per game. That is a problem. But as far as I felt like if our offense finally got together, our defense would eventually come through. Because if you're on the field a lot as a defense, you're going to look a lot worse. Mm-hmm. But, so like I said, the defense still has problems. The missed tackles is getting ridiculous. But I think the fact that we were missing 5 starters, and we just lost our technical starting tight end, and we only lost by 4.
Y'all sitting good.
I'm going
to say this.
It wasn't as egregious as the Rams. But that low-key could have been a pass interference. Even the announcers, the official referee that they bring even said that should have been a call.
Hey, G-Baby, I respect all the points you're making. You make very, very valid points, bro. But me being a Saints fan, going to this season, I had high expectations for the New Orleans Saints. And when I seen them,
I thought we were Super Bowl contenders.
Absolutely, I did too. Now, when I seen them against the Bengals, I understand we was banged up at the defensive side of the position. We was without Lattimore. We was out a couple of guys at the corner position. But I feel as though their offense played well. I mean, we did, put some points on the board. Our offense did play well to win a game. but the defensive side of the ball was horrible. Missed tackles. We didn't get no sack to Joe Burrow, which they offensive line is very, very inconsistent. Until the fourth quarter, that's when we got a sack to Joe Burrow. And then when the game was close, and when we was up by like I believe 3 or 4, I couldn't remember. You let Joe Burrow one play 90 yards to what? Jamar Chase, Tyrann Matthew was it touchdown. Yeah, the 90 yard, the deep ball that he threw to I believe was it Chase?
If it was Chase, then
it was Chase. Tyrann, it was the tackle that Tyrann Matthew missed. And I'm gonna tell you something too. Bradley Roby, trash can. Trash can, man.
Hey, so was PJ Williams.
The man is not really good in coverage. He's not good in man coverage. He's not good at single coverage as well. He just missed key assignments. The dude gambles for tackles. Can't even tackle I mean, you launching over there to the receiver. You can't even make a simple tackle. It's like, bro, the Saints to me, and I have a question too. Like, where was Taysom Hill? What was Taysom Hill late in the game? They put the ball.
Oh yeah, like why didn't they? Why did
they just run it with Taysom Hill, bro? I mean, why was Taysom Hill not acclimated to the offense late in the game? I mean, you literally put the ball in the hands of a guy like Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton was hot and cold in this game. Some throws he was making that was pretty good, and some throws that he was missing. But you put the ball in the hands of an Andy Dalton, which I don't think Andy Dalton is a starter. I think he's playing great, and I think the scheme fit perfect. But you could have, when they would line Taysom Hill out, Taysom Hill makes plays, and you can sit there and say it was pass interference. The Saints lost that game, bro. They lost the game.
Yeah, we did. For sure.
Now, when we played, I believe the Cardinals on Thursday, we once again, without Michael Thomas, once again without Jarvis Landry, once again without Marshawn Lattimore, right? And Chris Olave is questionable. So
Olave's coming back. He's already cleared the protocol.
Okay, he's coming back. Okay, we come back.
MT and Jarvis are still the questionable.
Bro, we did everything we could, especially on the offensive end, to win the game. And the defensively cost us, bro. And it cost us not by, you could say Chase, we didn't have nobody to contain Chase. That's true. But bro, if we knew how to tackle out there, and we knew how to get stops, bro, instead of making dumb penalties, dumb mistakes, we would have won that game. And that would have been a big game for the Saints to win, man. Very disappointing.
The only thing saving the Saints right now is that we're literally only one game back. That's the only thing saving us. The Bucs lost, and the Falcons are tied now.
Facts.
So they're both 3-3, and the only
Panthers
thing saving the Saints
awful.
right now.
Facts, man.
Panthers are god awful.
The division.
This right here,
I
ain't gonna lie. This loss right here hurt.
In the NFC,
Joe Burrow was so clean in the pocket. I mean, up into the fourth quarter, that's when we started getting. But Joe Burrow was just clean. He was comfortable in the pocket. Nobody was creating pressure. Nobody was tackling. I mean, he was making short routes that was leading to 15, 16 yards upfield. I mean, it just poor execution for the New Orleans Saints, man. It just, where was Taysom Hill to be acclimated in the game, especially late in the third? I mean, late when we needed a drive when it was 35, 36. Come on, run into Taysom Hill. That man get you yards upfield.
Listen, we're done with talking about the damn Saints. I get it's y'all team, but Jesus Christ, give me a break. Let's talk about Jamar Chase being that guy, Joe Burrow being that guy, the Bengals having a terrible start of the season, and guess what? They making a comeback, bro. So I'm just saying, bro.
Beat up Saints, bro. Relax.
Bro. Listen.
Go ahead.
They beat up Saints, but guess what? They're 3-3 right now, and I think who's leading the division right now?
The Ravens are first at 3-3. They have the tiebreaker.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you think about it, the Saints should be. I think the Saints should have had a winning record. I think they should have won against the Vikings, but we got cheated. And I think we should have won this game. I think what was our record if we would have won one of two games? We'd have been what? 4-2. 4-2. Oh, just injuries. It's just man. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Hey,
bro.
Mookie, you're talking to me about injuries. 3 straight games, my quarterbacks have got hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It just make the Sunday worse when your team lose, bro.
Technically 4, dude, because they cleared 2.
Just make it worse.
That's true. That's 4 straight games.
And this is the second year the Saints have been injured. The Saints look good on paper. This is arguably the best team we had in a long time on paper. And just for us to be 2-4, which what's the percentage of team making the playoffs after 4-2, right? It's very low, 14, 15% of players team making the playoffs. start the season off 2-4. So it is what it is, man.
How far? What
take it on the hop, man.
I mean, my main comment, they've got to keep scheming Jamar Chase like that, regardless of who the corner is. Like, why are we, like last week, why are we just standing there letting Marlon Humphrey play shallow 15 yards damn near away from Chase, and we're running a fucking wide receiver screen to the right with no fucking blockers? Could have fucking had a slant route, drag route, crossing route. Hell, could have dusted him deep. Do we want to do that? No. Reasoning for that, Zach Taylor's still a fraud. I'm not 100% convinced.
I feel that. Hey, I forgot to get my.
I don't know. No, crazy. No, bro.
Whoa. What are you talking about?
about? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. It's not about that. No. I want to address something that I forgot to address though. And Trent, I don't know where Trent is right now, but should we start taking the Giants more serious than we have been?
Oh. Of course.
And I think that I'm not going to hold you. I was still iffy on them about beating the Green Bay Packers.
Why you look like that, G-Baby?
The fact they beat the Ravens, bro. They beat the Ravens. We got to start taking them more serious.
We got that's a fact. And that's a fact. The Giants look so they got a defense now, man. This is one time you can sit there and say the Giants have a defense that's more disciplined, that gets stops, that creates turnovers, man. Give a shout out to their defense, man. They feeding off their defense, and their defense gets stopped, which helps their offense to stay afloat. Saquon Barkley's playing unbelievable. I like how Mac. What's that guy name? What's that guy? Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. I'm about to call him Mac Jones. Daniel Jones is doing a good job, especially in the red zone converting. He's doing good. He's playing well so far. Listen, give a shout out to the Giants. It's the reason why they had tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? Because they just they're not used to winning. They haven't been used to winning for a long time.
They've been the worst team in the NFL this past 6
years. Absolutely. You got a guy that's crying like, man, I can't believe. You see, it's cheers of joy, man, when you win games in the league.
Shit, they didn't even believe that.
Hey.
None of the fans, if I would have asked Trent, the Giants be 5-1 to start the season? Hell no, they wouldn't be 5-1.
G-Baby, why you looking like that, man?
I want to know what G-Baby has to say. G-Baby,
what do you have to say? Because, G-Baby, I'm not going to hold you, bro. You a fucking hater, bro. You a worse hater than me. I'm a hater. And I know I am. You a crazy hater, though.
How am I crazy hater?
Bro, you got mad at us for saying Geno could potentially be a franchise QB, bro.
Man. I don't understand that, man.
And Cooper Rush just proved you.
And you were all Cooper Rush trained.
Yeah, you were all Cooper Rush.
Bottom 5 quarterback in the league in pure passing situations got y'all stooged like a motherfucker.
I never said Cooper Rush was anything crazy. I used Cooper Rush in a counter argument to address one of Dubs or J-Rob's points, whatever it was. But nevertheless,
like I know people.
I like what the Giants.
You were saying that he wasn't a fraud, so.
Okay, and I'm gonna read.
Hey, G-Baby, let me ask you something, G-Baby. This is why I had to give the respect to the Giants, bro. Did you expect the Giants to have a better record than the Saints going into the season?
No, I didn't. Absolutely not. And I'm gonna get to them in a minute. So first, the reason I said Cooper Rush wasn't a fraud, I explained it. Dub just chopped it up on the TikTok to make it look like I didn't say nothing. I said the reason
I only have a minute, bro. I can't do nothing.
Fine. I get you. I'm in the same boat as you, so I get it. The reason I said he wasn't a fraud was because I didn't think he was anything special. He was just there because Dak wasn't ready. He was nothing special. So how can I call you a fraud if you're exactly what I think you are? Second off, to the Giants, I am really surprised by their defense. I really love the way they've been playing. They have 2 back-to-back good wins, in my opinion. You go and you beat Aaron Rodgers, and then you go and you beat Lamar Jackson. Nevertheless, however you want to slice it, those are still 2 good wins. And Daniel Jones ain't wowing me, but he's still... the team as a whole is just playing together. It's really and I don't want to say this because Trent might have a conniption, but it's giving me the same type of vibes the 49ers did, just to a lesser degree, where the defense is playing well, their running game is working, the quarterback isn't really doing nothing special, but they're winning the games and they're winning the close ones. They're giving me now again. The defense isn't as dominant as that 49ers won that year, but they're giving me those same type of vibes. They're winning the close games, they're winning the tough games, and they're sticking it out in crunch moments. Like they're not putting themselves in positions to lose. They might, or let me rephrase that. In crunch games, they're not making mistakes. Obviously, if you're down 13, you're in a position to lose, but they're not making mistakes in crunch time. They're making the plays they need to make. Brian Daboll's team playing wonderful, playing together as a unit.
Damn, catch the ball. What the
So I'm really happy about what I've seen from the Giants. I have other thoughts.
He should have put the ball in the right place. Should have put the ball in the right place.
No, that was the right place. I'm talking when the ball hit your hand, you that ball, bro. Hey, man.
Pat Surtain has Mike Will in hell.
Yes,
the starters cannot lose this.
It shouldn't matter because niggas say he's not a top 30 receiver, so it should be.
And I said it don't matter. I said it could have been Eli Apple over there. If he only had one catch for 8 yards, it wouldn't have surprised me because that's what Mike Will does. Right. Anyways,
throw it.
No, yeah, but I'm good. Like I said, we were talking about the Giants straight. And I said they were giving me.
Trent, we're giving your Giants. We're giving your Giants some slack. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm more afraid of the Giants than I am with the Cowboys with Cooper Rush.
Well, Dak is coming back next week. That's already been.
Yeah,
Dak coming back. Yeah,
he's starting, right? He's starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
If you saw Cooper Rush in that first half against the Eagles game, he looks like we seen the real in him. Yeah,
we going to the playoffs.
We seen the real. We seen the real. The man turn over the ball more numerous times. Yeah,
y'all might make it over the Packers.
I got a question.
Not ridiculous.
Same guy that Trent said still win MVP.
Hold on, question. Y'all have $100. Are y'all putting money on the Packers to make it or the Giants to make it right?
Giants.
They're not betting at all.
They 5-1. They 5-1 right now, bro. The Packers. Listen, bro. I told y'all.
I'm not making that bet.
Listen,
I'm not betting anything. I'm not betting on either team.
Listen,
week 6, bro.
I told you, bro. I told you the Packers.
It's week 6, man.
I don't care if it's week 6, bro. Giants right now, they have a 5-1 record. So I think it will be easier for them to, have a playoff push, especially with the schedule that they have. The Packers, bro, they've looked ass the whole year. Even the games in which they won, they still looked ass. They barely beat.
Fair, but to be fair though, they don't have no weapons at the offensive end.
I 100%.
And I know. Hold on. And what we need to be cooking on, bro, is a team who y'all call the GOAT in Tom Brady, who got numerous weapons like Mike Evans.
No. Let's not move on.
And he's still struggling.
No. I want to stay on the Packers real quick right now. Because one, I've been saying their offense was going to consistently struggle. Their defense, in my opinion, has been playing fine. They've been doing what they need to. They've underperformed, but they ain't been playing like the worst defense in the world. Whatever. That offense is, and it's because of the lack of weapons. I said they would consistently struggle, but I don't care. Y'all got shut down by the Jets. I don't care.
Yeah,
You're Aaron Rodgers. You are Aaron Rodgers. Everybody calling you top 5. They saying all this crap. You top 5 all time and currently. You don't get smacked by the Jets, bro. You don't. I'm sorry. Figure it out. No. I'm not done. You don't get smacked by the Jets after literally getting smacked by the Giants. I'm sorry. You don't.
I mean,
you're Aaron Rodgers. Figure it out. Figure it out.
Come on,
Figure it out. I'm sorry. No, they scored 10 points against the Jets, bro. He did not look good. The Jets. I'm sorry. Sauce Gardner, I love Sauce Gardner. He's coming up. He's doing real good. He might be my D Rookie of the Year, but I'm sorry.
Oh.
Man,
no.
You're not.
Bro, they don't have
you can't acknowledge the talent on the field and then still knock the talent.
No. Because Rated R does it all the time with Lamar Jackson. So
bro, but he played with a top 2 tight end.
I do respect that though. I do respect that though, G-Baby. I like that. I like what you're doing with that.
So I'm getting it off.
G-Baby, no, G-Baby, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that, G-Baby.
No, yes,
maybe,
I am.
No,
Yes,
you're not doing that. You're not doing that, bro.
Yes, I am.
Maybe somebody that was caliber as Mark Andrews, bro. That Aaron Rodgers is playing with right now.
He has Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Lamar Jackson don't got that shit.
Aaron Jones, 2 mid-robbers, inconsistent running back. Stop it.
Mid?
Aaron Jones is mid now?
Mid?
Aaron Jones is mid now?
Inconsistent.
Yo, come on, son. Don't I understand Aaron Rodgers, your boy, you know, white lives matter and everything. Hold on. But come on, bro.
Hold on. Dub, I'm not no Aaron Rodgers guy, but I gotta be fair, bro. The man ain't
fair with Lamar Jackson.
You call Aaron Rodgers and A.J. Dillon, bro. Mid, bro. You called them mid. Those guys aren't mid.
That's crazy. Bro.
That's crazy.
Other than, hold on.
Aaron Jones, if you ever watch this, just
maybe somebody, hold on. I'll give you
high school.
Aaron
I'll
Jones.
rock with you, my guy.
But AJ Dillon, bro, inconsistent, bro. He hasn't done enough for me to sit there and say, oh, he's a solidified running back too. Outside with what's that nigga? What's that man? Aaron Jones, right? Other than Adam Lazard, what consistent? What consistent? Hold on. What consistent deep threat does the Packers have?
Wait, I'm gonna answer that because I'm the one who said, as Trent, as Dawson, I'm the one who said because of their lack of weapons and the fact that Aaron Rodgers doesn't like tight ends, because Robert Tonyan, there should be no reason that man is not a top 10 tight end. Whatever the case, I'm the one who said they would stop, Trent. You focusing on the wrong things. I said there should. I said, oh my gosh. Okay, now I gotta address that situation.
No. Go ahead,
Trent. I'm saying is if he had more opportunity, he could be higher up. He has the talent to do it. Anyways, I said because of the weapons they had, the Packers would consistently struggle. I'm the one who said that, so I'm with you on that.
So why you putting this all on Aaron Rodgers?
Wait. Not the exact same reasons, but just like how you always put everything on Lamar.
But Lamar is
because look, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers a top 5 quarterback to you?
Yes.
He should be
all time.
No. Right now in the league, right now.
Both he is both.
Yeah,
it's both. He should be doing better than that. Just like the same
panel
who will kill Josh Allen.
You got a point on that, bro.
Hey, look, they killed Josh Allen after a whole game because he missed one throw. They killed Josh Allen. They quick to jump on the river when he missed throws.
I agree, bro.
So I'm gonna be on Aaron Rodgers for playing bad the entire game.
I'm just saying that this is that. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not playing well like we've seen him to play, but we got to put the Blue don't have nobody that can create separation consistently downfield, bro. He just don't.
Mookie, bro, you is one hating ass.
What is I'm hating for, bro?
The way you OD, I can literally say,
I'm not hating,
these
bro.
past few years, bro, who the fuck get open for Lamar Jackson besides Mark Andrews?
Hollywood Brown.
Oh my God,
Hollywood Brown.
He gets
Hollywood Brown. I mean, are you okay?
He does get locked up.
Hollywood doesn't get
you said
separation.
And what does Lamar Jackson choking his food in the playoffs?
The only good playoff game he ever had is when Lamar Jackson threw the ball 60 times. You better have
Hollywood Brown. Stop it. Hollywood Brown is still a productive, good receiver, bro. That's a great receiver. Is a good number 2, bro.
You just said Aaron Jones is mid, but talking about Hollywood Brown is good.
No, I made a mistake. Aaron Jones is not mid. He's not mid. My bad. But AJ Dillon, he's inconsistent. I'm not too high on AJ Dillon. He has to do more for me. I'm not y'all that sit there and put these guys that had one good season over other play. No, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna do that.
Are you dead serious? You the same one that called Geno Smith the franchise quarterback?
I didn't call. Oh my God!
No, it's on the TikTok.
Why you always doing this, bro?
No. It's on the TikTok. I'm pulling it up.
This is what I said.
I'm pulling it up.
I even know the TikTok.
I said once again.
No, you said he's a friend. He could be a franchise.
I said if he does take the Seattle Seahawks,
that's what he said.
Even one of the toughest divisions in the NFC. To the playoffs. Nobody, not you, not anybody that you know, football had the Seattle Seahawks going to the playoffs.
Yeah, got you. So you're saying after that one, so you're saying after that one season he would be the franchise quarterback, right? But that would be based off of one season. So
yeah, but that'd be based off doing it consistently. Because if he could do it, hold on. If he could do it one season, right, and they put surrounding talent around Geno Smith, right, he could do it again.
But you said you don't put stock in the guys who only have one good season and that you got to see it more, right?
No,
bro. Is that not what you just said about AJ?
Listen, what you're not understanding, you got to look at on how they perform. See, y'all looking at guys that had one good, outstanding breakout games, and now next year going to next season they over the top great or they're elite somehow, bro. When they had like one or two games. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, bro.
You said if Geno Smith has a good season and they make the playoffs,
that it's good season more than one game.
You're elevating him to a franchise quarterback.
Hellfire, you got anything to say, bro?
About just in general?
Yes, bro, about this conversation, bro.
Man, trusting Geno Smith after one season just based off of you wanting to do projections.
But then call AJ Dillon made.
I hate
AJ Dillon was part of I'm going to be bold here. That duo was top 3 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Behind
Pollard
and Elliott.
That's not crazy.
Technically,
that's not crazy.
Nick Chubb and
Kareem Hunt got to be one.
Yeah.
And then AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones.
Just based off the gap between the two and what the efficiency of the two of them are on the field together, yeah.
So
Dillon and Jones were 2, and then Pollard and Zeke were 3. But the two of them, but those two duels together, the gap wasn't as wide as the gap between Chubb and Hunt, and then Jones and Dillon.
Yeah.
So AJ, I'm gonna tell y'all, AJ Dillon had 10. He had 10 carries, 41 yards, and his average yard per game was 4.1. Right.
This year or last year?
I mean, no, I'm talking about like against the game against the Giants. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. That's not bad with a guy.
You're still averaging.
And you have to put into context like this. Like they're on a team where every team is expecting them to run. Every team is expecting them to try to run down their throats because of the lack of weapons. So teams are being prepared for AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones, which explains the inconsistencies. Not that they're trash. It's just the fact that teams are just trying to prepare.
But this the thing. It's the thing. Y'all so influential with the hate of Aaron Rodgers. Listen, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is the top 5 quarterback all the time. I think I have came out publicly and said that Aaron Rodgers, underperforming playoffs when it matters the most, bro. But
like Drew Brees,
we can't sit there and bring up guys like AJ Dillon as this elite level talent help that the man got because we're looking at the receiver position. Hold on, we looking at the because hold on. Because when I mentioned Hollywood Brown, you got niggas like Trent sitting there saying he's dead, he's trash, he's garbage, but that's still help. That's still productive receivers that can still go out there and still catch the ball, right? But y'all want to mention AJ Dillon, who's I don't even know, he had a pretty productive season last year, but he's to sit there and say that he's this A-class premium help for Aaron Rodgers. It's not doing it. We talking about that receiver position. They don't have no deep help. Rainer Carr, to me, don't have that same first step speed like he used to have. And at the end of the day, if your number one receiver is Adam Lazard, which I think Adam Lazard at best is a number 2 receiver.
Let's compare Lamar and Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Let's compare Lamar Jackson's situation and Aaron Rodgers' situation.
So crazy,
huh?
Do you understand how you contradicting yourself so crazy right now?
I think he does, but he just
don't give a fuck.
There's no way you can't see how
do you
you
understand
can apply
how
the exact same thing to Lamar Jackson.
You're saying these same exact arguments? Well, I can say the same shit for Lamar. And you can't.
You can't.
Because Hollywood Brown was nothing more than a wide receiver.
Hollywood Brown was bro. If you 1,000-yard receiver,
he had 1,008. It was 1,008.
Okay, but still,
he didn't have no 1,200.
Still, he had like 7-8 touchdowns. 7-8 touchdowns, and he still, bro. If you catch over 1,000, bro, G baby, if you catch over 1,000 yards in a single season, bro,
8 yards over 1,000.
The stats gotta come from somewhere, bro.
He had one first down.
How do y'all feel about Mike Williams? I know how G baby felt about him. He done caught 1,100 before. He still think he mid, right?
I don't think he's that good.
Just because you get 1,100 yards,
bro.
I mean, just because you get
look what Hollywood Brown is doing with. Hold on, let me ask you something. Look what Hollywood Brown is doing with the Arizona Cardinals.
What he doing?
Top five in receiving yards, top 6 in targets and catches.
Bro.
We're talking about a guy like. Let's talk about a guy like Hunter Renfrow. Hold up, G baby. Let's talk about a guy like Hunter Renfrow. Talk about a guy like Hunter Renfrow. He's not really that guy.
Like Hunter Renfrow, who hasn't had a 100-yard game this season.
Oh my! He's been hurt, I think, the whole fucking year.
Yes. Yeah, he's been hurt a good bit of it. Fucking concussions.
When he played, he was not. He was a non-factor.
Yeah, because your man was Derek Carr sticking up the fucking field, bro. The coach's ass, Derek Carr is not helping the situation. Not like, come on, son, we can't put that on
Derek Carr.
Renfrow.
Derek Carr is making a top 3 offensive line in football look terrible.
Whoa.
Huh?
Yeah, the Raiders are top 3.
Whoa.
Yes. The Raiders not no top 3 offensive line.
What?
There's efficiency shit and run protection that says otherwise.
What is the problem?
What's the numbers?
What is the problem with people coming up here and just lying?
Wait. Let's hear the numbers. I want to hear the numbers.
I want to hear the numbers.
Wait. Before you say them numbers, I swear if you bring up PFF, we can end the conversation.
I fucking hate PFF's grading system for offensive line. It is
cool.
Severely skewed.
Cool.
PFF
It is severely skewed. I've said that several times. First in the league in adjusted line yards coming into this week, 9th in power success, second lowest stuffed rate, second level yards in the league, top 10 in open field rank. And then when we get to things like the adjusted sack rate, it pushes the offensive line closer to the middle of the pack.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You just brought up a lot
of those assistants.
Bro, I don't even know, bro. Adjusted.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. We can move on, bro.
No, what are you talking about?
Look.
I like what he's saying.
I know you my dude.
Bro.
If he's saying do you know what adjusted line yards is? You guys don't know what that is?
Hellfire, just give him a breakdown. Feel me?
Adjusted line yards is based on regression analysis. It takes all running back carries and assigns responsibility to the offensive line based on percentages. Losses are 120% value. 0 to 4 yards are 100% value. 5 to 10 yards are 50%, and 11 plus yards has no value.
And third.
It's essentially what Josh Jacobs has done with that running scheme has elevated that offensive line. McDaniels has poached enough assistants from New England to be able to develop an offensive line that is really underrated.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Y'all know that stat, bro?
I've heard of it before. Adjusted line yards.
I haven't heard of that stat before.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to measure.
I disagree that the Raiders have a top 3 O-line. Probably
they don't have no top 3 offense.
But the way he's using his argument, if he Lee has the stats to back him up. And I mean, hey,
he's saying Derek Carr making
several different areas that they're top 10 based on
the
run
O-line range
protection.
is not just based off sacks and shit. So
no, it's not. Like the adjusted sack rate, I'm about to go down.
There you go.
The adjusted sack rate also puts intentional grounding penalties into account, and it takes into effect down, distance, and opponent.
Mm-hmm. So, based off of this stats, you're saying that the Raiders have the 3rd best offensive line in the league.
Yes.
Can you name me the top 5, please?
Yeah, I got to pull it up on the Discord real quick, but I have it.
Okay.
You want me to keep it a buck with you? You want me to keep it 100?
Go ahead, G baby. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not. How far are you, my dude? I'm not saying nothing you saying is wrong. I'm not saying nothing you saying is bad. None. But it just sounds like why people like don't like numbers, because you start talking about adjusted sack rate and like percent and it's like when people. I'm not saying you're doing this. But it just sounds like when you bring up stats, like that ain't nobody ever heard of.
Nerd based.
Not even nerd thing, but like you nobody ever heard of. I never said that. I never said that. No,
I'm used to the slander.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not doing that to you. Like I said, you my dude. I'm not saying nothing you saying is wrong. It's just like when people bring up a stat like that, ain't nobody or I won't say nobody.
I don't know
what
I
ain't never heard of, and it's just like. Like how do I argue that? Because I didn't even know that was a stat. You know what I mean? Like
I'm gonna. Go
I just kind of gotta shrug my shoulders because I'm like,
G baby, you know how you said, and you pissed me off with this. You know how you was like, oh, Matt Ryan got sacked 21 times. A lot of that times due to him and his.
He brought it up.
No.
All I did was say not every sack was on the O-line. That's all I said.
Okay, out of 21 sacks in the time in which he played,
not everyone was on the O-line.
Maybe five of them wasn't on them.
Still, that could be fine, but
you getting sacked that many times is still ridiculous. Derek Carr got sacked 11 times, and I know that there's a handful of times where I looked at it, I'm like, nah, Derek Carr was the reason why he got sacked. So what he's saying
agree.
does hold some weight. That a lot of times where Derek Carr is making that offensive line look worse than what
Derek
it is.
Derek Carr probably had the best one of the best pocket awareness in football, bro. The way that he can move side to side, the way he can analyze.
Not gonna lie, I think Matt Ryan might have better pocket awareness.
No, I'm not saying that.
Why do we just get up on this show and just start?
Yo,
lying?
Dub, you're lying. You're lying.
We talk about some Derek Carr most elite pocket. Then you go to Matt Ryan.
Listen. I'm talking about Matt Ryan, his pocket awareness, bro. Watch the games.
Awareness?
Matt Ryan does move very well in the pocket. He's very aware of what's going on.
He moves in the pocket.
In the pocket.
Yes. He moves in the pocket.
Bro. Once again, I said Derek Carr has one of the best. I'm not saying he has the best pocket awareness, but if you actually watch Derek Carr and see how he operates in the pocket, moving side to side, he can step up, anticipate the first pass. He has pretty good.
That was gross.
I don't think that's
this year, Derek Carr's pocket awareness is not vouching up to what you're saying at all.
That's what I'm saying. Matt Ryan's been looking better. Matt Ryan's been looking better 100%. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, if you sit there and say this year ain't really doing too much, we talking about in terms of being a really good pocket awareness, that's fair. But we talking about if I go off a full sample size of last year, he was pretty good in his pocket awareness. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to sit there and go up a 6-game sample size, and
Coach
say
Smart,
he has been really good.
Coach Smart. Yo, listen, you saying Matt Ryan can't move in the pocket, bro? Look what he did last game. Look at what he did in week 1, bro. Like, come on, we're not doing this. Like, Matt Ryan can't move in the pocket.
Hold on, Trent.
Y'all didn't hear what just Rated R just said? He literally just said, I mean, if y'all want to go off a 6-game sample size. What the hell has he been doing all year?
That's gross.
Lamar with Gino with what are we doing?
I can't lie, that's gross.
Derek Carr's pocket presence last year contributed to they grade off the offensive lines. You would obviously think tier 1's either 1 to 5, 1 to 10, however you want to put it. And then there's the tier below that where they're not as inconsistent. But if you want to count on them to manage a perfect game plan and put it together on their end, that's fine. Derek Carr's pocket awareness last year put that Raiders offensive line in that 3rd tier where it was problematic, and he contributed to that.
Is there a stat about Matt Ryan and his pocket awareness?
It's not pretty.
Dub.
It's not pretty.
Every quarterback has pocket awareness.
Wait. Matter of fact,
he got 21 sacks.
No, Hellfire. Nah, Hellfire. I want you to pull up Matt Ryan's stat for pocket awareness, and then pull up Ryan Tannehill's, please.
Ryan Tannehill don't get pressure.
Okay, we get the good.
Ryan Tannehill don't be getting pressured, bro, like that, bro. Stop it. He'll be getting pressured as much as him.
Staley, bro, Brandon Staley, he's not looking. They killing him.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Brandon Staley
is deserves it. Every fucking bit of it. He deserves it.
Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all something. What y'all think about this game, man? It's going to overtime, man. Last Monday night game.
There's no reason that
wasted the clock.
There's no reason the Chargers should lose this game, bro.
Yeah, it's no reason, bro. I mean, I believe Russell Wilson playing better. But why are the Broncos so good at just being ass?
Every game that
win, they're 3-3.
Every game that they've had this whole entire year has been a close game, regardless if the comp was good or not.
You know what's crazy, guys? 3 coaches in that division.
Yeah, hold on. So that guy scared game. Why have the Broncos been on prime time late? They've been on a lot of prime time games.
Because they were supposed to be better.
They were
supposed to be better than this, bro.
You gotta think. It's how they're hyped in the offseason, how many games you're gonna get.
But you know what I was really mad about? Why the fuck are the Bears in Washington playing on a Thursday night game? I didn't even watch that game.
Even before the season started, why is
that even?
That was a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that game, bro. I didn't even need to. I thought
the Thursday game this week is the Saints,
Can I interrupt for a minute when you guys are done? You guys wanted more of a walkthrough, didn't you?
Yeah.
But off to what I was saying?
Yeah.
RB yards is essentially your team's average yards per carry combined by everybody who's touched the ball, running backs wise. Power success is percentage of runs on 3rd or 4th down, 2 yards or less to go, that achieved a first down or a touchdown, which includes runs on 1st and goal, 2nd and goal from the 2 or closer. And that's the only one that also includes quarterbacks due to the high rate of like QB sneaks, read options, etc. The stuffed rate is percentage of runs where the running back is tackled at or behind the line of scrimmage. Second level yards is the amount of yards that the running backs earned between 5 to 10 yards past the line of scrimmage over their carries. And then the open field yards is the yards that the running backs earn more than 10 past the line of scrimmage divided by said carries.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm lost.
a lot of things, man.
Yeah, I got lost.
Very
I'm
lost. That's
lost,
some stuff that you got to sit down and just think. Like, okay,
Mhm.
this is what happened. I mean, who?
Like even like, I'm still not jacking up the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm not jacking that.
I mean, you guys don't have to. That's fine. There's stuff with the running game that correlates to what I'm saying to a degree, but then it also correlates that the passing game has made that O-line not 100% look up to par. And then the list that I had for offensive line, New England at 1, Detroit at 2, Philadelphia at 3, Oakland was actually at 4. That's actually my mistake.
Oakland's over the Chiefs?
Yes. And then 5, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is mostly inflated by Brady.
Yeah,
So it can be hold on. So you saying you saying that stat can be inflated if quarterbacks deliver the ball out too quickly? Like,
nah, Brady's a
the
goat, bro.
adjusted
Like, I'm not
sack
even gonna
rate.
talk about that.
The adjusted sack rate takes the responsibility of the quarterback and the offensive line into account at the same time.
But y'all
So
gotta
Brady's
understand,
decision making impacts that.
Yeah, the shit that Brady does. This is why I think Brady's probably like top 2, top 3 easily in the game and top and best ever. Is like not a lot of I don't know the last time a quarterback can sit here and due to his decision making alone can make the offensive line look better than what it is. The way that he positions his feet, the way he releases the ball, his decision making, like that all helps to the offensive line he's a part of. And bro, I don't know what quarterback does that.
Let's not
Drew Brees.
I don't know about that.
That's a little.
Drew Brees.
I'm not trying to get up here and cape for Drew Brees because I don't feel like hearing it today. But we're not gonna act like Drew Brees didn't help his offensive line look.
He did.
Absolutely.
What all them?
He helped his offensive line, and he helped
the same thing Brady was doing
at the same time.
What was
Drew
Brady
Brees?
doing?
Drew
All them
Brees
passes out to the running
bro.
back.
This is why I'm so
with Reggie Bush and Al Kamara.
Facts, G-Bay. This is why I'm so spoiled at watching high level, elite level quarterbacks. When I seen Drew Brees orchestrating that Saints offensive line scheme with Sean Payton, the man was dribbling the ball quickly. For him to be over 6 feet and have to see over 6'5", 6'6" linemen and have to deliver that ball out quick, he was the reason why the Saints always had a pretty productive, great offensive line. That's why they was always in that tier of one of the best offense in the league, especially when they had one of the worst defense in the league at the time. So that credits to Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? I think Drew Brees do the same stuff, deliver the ball out quickly, just as Tom Brady as well. Right?
Yeah. Also, too, I just want to address this because Hellfire, you actually brought it up, and I almost forgot about it until you said their name. I would officially like Dawson. I would officially like Trent, and anybody else in this chat who laughed at me. I would officially like my apology right now. Can y'all take a wild guess why I would like my apology?
I already took that back week 1, though. You know I did, too.
About the Patriots shit?
Patriots defense.
They still ass.
New England's offensive line is a strength that I didn't expect.
So
what is it?
Are we really not going to acknowledge that with a third string quarterback, they're 3-3 right now?
Hey, Hellfire,
with no weapons.
Hold on.
No weapons.
That's because he's better than Mac Jones.
Jacoby Myers.
Bailey Zappi's better than Mac Jones. Straight up.
Bailey Zappi has qualities that are better than Mac, but it's not 100%. I'm not trying to have people get stooged to the moon and have the repeat of Cooper Rush. I don't want to do that. Zappi's better at hitting passes past the sticks.
I just want y'all to acknowledge. I just genuinely want y'all to acknowledge that when I said they would still compete, like, think about this for a second.
You said the Jags did too, and they 2-4.
Yes, yeah, okay, and that's one game difference.
Yes,
I said the Jags.
It's only week 6.
No. Y'all said they'd be dead in the water, and they are competing. They are a game back. They are a game back from like honestly. Did I
said they could win 10 games, and y'all laughed at me.
They're not winning 10 games, Dub.
Hey, you say that, but what did you have them starting this year? 1-5, and they 3-3.
I don't even remember.
With their third, and mind you, guys,
I had the Browns starting 2-4, and look at the Browns.
What? That's what I be. What? That's what I be saying. Like y'all overrate this whole. Oh, the names on the field. Sometimes the coaching, bro, is just so elite that they're willing to overcome that.
And mind you, even though this
Belichick don't got shit.
Because somebody said, I don't know if they were saying it to us or replying to a comment.
Come on, Herbert.
Everybody out here thinks the Patriots defense is trash. Y'all do gotta realize that this Patriots defense.
That Mike Williams cat.
Yo,
Herbert. Don't say nothing.
He was out of bounds.
Oh man, that was a perfect throw. Oh my God!
I don't care. Anyways,
damn.
When it comes to the Patriots, Bill Belichick, everybody's like, "Oh, Matt Patricia's their OC. Oh, they don't have no weapons. Yada. And they 3-3, tied with the Dolphins, a game behind the Jets, and 2 behind the Bills.
Y'all lucky Tua got hurt. That's all I got to say.
You say that, but y'all could have easily still lost to the Vikings. Easily,
we would have beat the Vikings with Tua.
You say that, but that's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee. Let's not act like the Vikings aren't a good team and can put up points. It's not like y'all defense has been playing lights out. Look,
they played lights out yesterday. They only gave up 240 yards. We had double the amount of yards they did, and we lost the game because our quarterback play was bad.
Bro.
Baby.
I said, okay. If you want to say that's shutting them down to 240 yards, cool.
It's shutting any team down.
They haven't been playing lights out all year. That's my point. It's not like y'all have been playing like a shutdown, lockdown, top 3 defense. Look, I get it. Tua is your trigger point. I never said Tua was trash, but I said y'all could have easily lost the game.
We would be 5-1 with him at quarterback.
You say that. That's not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee.
I don't give a damn.
That's not a guarantee. The Vikings could have easily won that game with Tua or not. You're saying that because no. You're saying it. Yeah, that's my point.
We throw the ball at Jalen Water.
That's my point. That's my point, Dawson. You're not listening to my point, Dawson. You're not listening to my point. My point is you're saying that now because of how you saw the game unfolded. But I'll give you a perfect scenario. Let's say y'all, what was it, 24-16? Let's say y'all don't lose 24-16. Y'all lose 32-10. You wouldn't be sitting here saying, oh, with Tua, that would have made a 22-point difference. No. You would be saying, oh, I don't know if we still win because you're looking at hindsight. You're looking at hindsight, but going into that game on paper during the season with everybody healthy, if you looked at that game, there is no way you thought that's an easy dub. And that's all my point was. Yeah, you could think you would win. Yeah, you could think we could win, but it wasn't crazy to say y'all could lose to the Vikings with Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and all them dudes.
And completely better situational awareness. They lead the league in the least amount of points given up in the last 4 minutes of fourth quarters, which was something they were last year.
Hey, can I ask you
talking about the Vikings?
It's that guy. It's that guy. Can I ask you a question, bro?
Yeah.
Statistically, who been the best defense in the NFL?
Coming into this week, it was teetering between Buffalo and San Francisco.
San Fran got hurt though, and then that
San Fran definitely got hurt. The injuries and the amount of games that have been lost from that defense is something that impact alone on the field can't put into enough numbers.
I think what Buffalo did in that play, which sealed them a victory against Patrick Mahomes.
That double coverage on Sky Moore?
Yeah. To act like they was playing man coverage, to fool Patrick Mahomes that it was man coverage when it was really zone, man. I think that was a pretty
that was really good. That was really good schematic.
I wouldn't say it was double coverage. The guy just read it. He was coming across the field.
Yeah, it
was more like a zone
real quick
bracket
about that
play.
Patriots shit. Remember how I said they at like the back end they could still lose 7 games in a row? I still believe that.
Who?
They can
Patriots.
Changing our quarterback
back in their schedule. They can leave 7 games in a row.
Who's their back 7 games?
I think so. It's
Oh,
here.
Hey, bro, what's wrong with these, bro?
7 games in a row where, bro? They're facing the Bears. They're about to face the Jets.
No, he said at the end
No,
of the
he
season.
said
end of
the
the year.
last 7. The last 7 at the end of the year, which
So
Wait
was
on,
it's
wait
Bills,
on.
Dolphins. It's Bills. So I'm going from week 18 backwards. So Bills are the last game, then Dolphins, Bengals,
They're gonna beat the Dolphins.
Raiders, Cardinals,
No, they're not.
Bills again, and Vikings.
They're not beating the Dolphins.
They can consistently lose
So
7.
as
You
of
say
right
that.
now, their
You
last
say that.
7.
They're not
You
beating
I mean,
the
yeah. I mean, you said,
Trent,
you said the Steelers.
And
Wait, hold on.
look,
You said the
say-
Steelers would go 1-7. They just beat the Bucks. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that was shocking. Absolutely. So that's going more so towards my point.
I'm saying they can,
You
though.
say that, Dawson.
I think they're gonna lose a lot of them games.
I'm
Bro,
not talking.
we're
I'm
not
not
losing to
talking.
the
No,
Patriots.
Dawson. Again, you say that, but in the game y'all played in week 1? They held y'all to 13. Y'all just got a defensive touchdown. They
Yeah,
held y'all
because
to
their
13.
offense is bad.
Yeah,
Mac-
but their defense
Mac
held
had
y'all to.
some-
Are you not listening? Their defense held you.
G-Baby,
to
I don't give a damn what you're saying because we won the game. Like,
Okay,
easily.
yeah, sure. That wasn't easy. That's my point. That wasn't easy. Your offense had to work for that. And that
It was
a
the
week
first
1.
game of the season.
More so
With a
towards
new-
my
with-
point.
with a new
more
system,
so
a new-
towards my more so towards my point. That
know,
is
you
more
got it.
so towards my point.
You got it. You
And
got
they're
it.
playing. And the
because-
Patriots are playing at
wait.
home.
Wait.
You got
Dawson, you saying you got it because you get triggered about Tua anytime
you
somebody
got it.
doesn't suck his dick. You getting triggered for no reason. You
got
getting
it.
triggered for no reason.
You
You
got
getting
it.
triggered for no reason. Hey,
I'm not
Dub,
triggered.
what
I'm just
do you
triggered.
always say, Dub? What do you always say? Hey, it's a divisional game. You never know
Yeah,
what can
that's
happen because
true.
those are always tight. It's not crazy to say that they got to work for the week 1 game. The offense got held to 13 points. Yes, y'all won the game. Great. My Patriots offense didn't play well. Cool. They still held y'all to 13 points. Y'all got a defensive touchdown that made the score look a little wider. It's not crazy to say that after 16 weeks, it's not crazy to say that the Patriots can get a game at home against a divisional opponent. It is not crazy to say that.
You got it, bro.
You saying
No,
you got it?
I
I
ain't
don't know
gonna
what
lie,
you
bro.
pressed for.
Justin
You making
Herbert
it
is
seem like
golden.
you
Am
making it
I
seem like I said the
mad? Am I
Patriots.
mad?
Hey, look
You
at
making it
Justin
seem like I
Herbert
said the Patriots
sticking
were
up the
gonna
fucking
freaking-
field,
Am I mad?
and he
You
has
making
no
it seem
wide
like you
receivers.
making it seem
Am
like
I
I
mad?
Yeah, but that was a
but you
drop,
shut
though.
down.
That
You
was a
turn
drop.
around
That
like
was
you got it. Like
Patrick
you like
Yeah,
like
'cause you got it.
because you're making it seem like I said something ridiculous.
don't think it's-
Hold on. First game of the year in a new system. Is the team not going to struggle?
Did the
a little bit
wait. Did the Patriots not have a new system as well?
Yes, they did. They did.
Yeah,
have
they
it.
struggled.
wasn't
So
conventional.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's my point. It was close. So it's not crazy to say that in week 16, when y'all play again, the Patriots can catch y'all. It's not crazy to say.
See, baby, you're literally making my point.
You're making mine. I'm saying everything was close. I'm saying everything was close. You think because on
Yo,
paper,
these-
y'all
I
are
ain't
the
gonna lie,
better
bro.
team, all left, down, right, and center. You think that there's no way in hell the Patriots can beat y'all. And I'm saying their defense in week 1, new system as well, because the offense struggled. Hey, both offenses struggled and the defense held y'all to 13 points. It's not crazy to say that y'all will have another close game. The Patriots will be at home this time. It's not crazy to say Bill Belichick in week 16 ain't gonna cook
There you
something
go,
up
hold your
to get them in
Oh
position
my
to win.
And I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey,
And I'm
hey,
not
hey,
gonna
hold
hold
on, let me
you.
say something.
I think Patriots might
Hey,
steal a
pull
game
up.
against the Bills.
That's cool, but pull up a time Bill Belichick beat Tua when he started.
You said
You want
what?
to do that?
That's
You
what
want to
we're
do
doing.
that?
That's
What do
what
you
we're
mean?
doing. I never said. Did I
5-0 versus
did
Bill
I
Belichick.
did I
Is he
ever
not
say?
hellfire?
Did I not say it was did I say it was a guarantee that the Patriots were going to win, or did I say it could happen?
It could
I
happen.
say it
It's
could
not
happen?
going to happen. It's not.
To you, I never. That's your opinion. That's cool. I said a lot. I said the Saints were going to beat the Bucks again. Didn't happen. I said the Saints would beat the Panthers. Didn't happen.
4 of those
so you can
5
say
wins
that.
were
It's not
against
crazy
the
to
Brian
say.
Flores that had Belichick's number left and right. Flores
Okay.
is the best defensive coach Belichick's ever schooled.
Yo, I think bare minimum, bro. I
Okay.
think bare minimum Patriots winning 8 games. That's a bare minimum, bro.
I'm going to
Yeah,
say
but
it's
I-
contingent
and
on
all-
QB play. That's all it's going to be.
And
And
I
it's also
literally-
contingent
and I-
on whether or not we start Ramondre the rest of the year.
And
I think you guys will.
And I literally said it's not crazy to say that the Dolphins could easily sweep them. That's not ridiculous, but it's also not ridiculous in a divisional game for the Dolphins to get caught. That's not ridiculous. How many, you look at division games just in the history. How many times were teams that weren't
But
that good
the Dolphins
once they got
aren't
into
even
a
that
divisional
good.
game?
The Dolphins aren't that good anymore. The Dolphins aren't even that good anymore.
I want to see if they look the same. With
He dropped it. Oh,
the Dolphins aren't good because we don't have Tua.
How do you expect? You saying the Dolphins aren't as good, but then you're questioning on if the Patriots gonna win.
The Patriots aren't gonna win. Tua's gonna be back. Tua's coming back this week.
Hold on.
That's fine, but
how did the Chargers win?
You can watch Dolphins. Look at the Dolphins schedule. They're winning the next 5 games.
Y'all winning the next 5 games?
So look who we play. We're winning the next.
Bro,
5 games.
this is the thing I don't like. Y'all secondary is very questionable, bro. Like, do you know how many teams?
Y'all just lost 3 in a row, bro.
Go look at the next 5 games.
Y'all just lost 3 in a row, bro.
I know, because we didn't have a quarterback.
I know. You're still not gonna have your quarterback.
Yes, he's coming back Sunday.
What the fuck is wrong with Mike McDaniel?
It's nothing wrong with Mike McDaniel. He went to 4 different specialists. He's playing.
No, Tua shouldn't be playing.
Tua
shouldn't be playing, bro. Come on, son.
All right, Dr. Dub.
I'm not a doctor, but come on, bro. Like
I know Bama came up here.
They play the Steelers. That's not no easy game. Right?
No, and TJ Watt's coming back too.
The Lions, they mid. I give you that. Oh, mid.
Yeah, the Bears, we can move on. The Browns are not an easy out either.
The 49ers, the Chargers, the Bills, the Pats.
We're losing right there.
Yeah.
The 49ers. That's when we'll lose a game. We will win the next 5.
No cap. I think y'all gonna lose a lot.
The Browns are not an easy out, and that's my problem.
That's fine, but I'm saying we're gonna win.
Don't get this.
Yeah, I never met a diehard Dolphins fan either. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bama's a fraud. Bama's a fraud. He gave up on Tua when he got hurt. I got receipts. You're a fraud.
What do you mean? What do you mean he gave up on Tua?
He said Tua should retire. I don't want to ever see him play. So listen. When he comes back and Tua balls up and leads the Dolphins to the playoffs, none of that shit's from him. That's all cap. That's just hopping right back on the.
But couch. You said but Nick though, you did say that Tua. You did give a reason why Tua should have been in that game against when y'all played the what was it Bills?
Yeah. But do you remember what I said though?
You was wrong on that one.
No. I already said I was wrong. But you asked. This is what I also said. I said with the CTE research, there should be no way he should have went back in the game. And they lied to everyone and put him back in the game. Did they not?
Yeah, they shouldn't put him back in the game.
They didn't put him in concussion protocol, right?
Yeah, because he passed the one during the game.
Yep.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? What do y'all got on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers struggles, man? I mean, this is Tom Brady, man.
It's a mixture.
I'm worried.
It's not worried, bro. The way Tom Brady's performing, like we getting on Aaron Rodgers, we getting on Lamar Jackson, but Tom Brady looked like his age is finally catching up to him, man.
If this was Aaron Rodgers in a situation with all these weapons and his O-line, this team, period, oh my God, he'd be getting crucified.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's what I'm saying.
Interior O-line.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta understand it like this, bro. We gotta understand.
We're not
like
talking
this.
about the games the receivers weren't there, even where they were there.
No.
They still was struggling.
It's week 6, right? It's week 6, right? Everybody
now it's
wait.
Pick and choose.
I'm gonna pick and choose.
Week 6,
I'm gonna pick and choose.
We don't want to overreact.
You damn right. I'm gonna pick and choose for fucking Tom Brady. Let me tell you why I'm gonna pick and choose for Tom Brady.
So you pick and choose to be on what?
Let me tell you why. The Buccaneers, right? They faced the Packers. They lost to the Packers with not having anybody on the field.
Yeah,
the first 2 games, the guys was hurt. The Chiefs. I mean,
shout out to my boy Herb.
And the Chiefs,
the
bro.
First 2 games, who was hurt?
Godwin. I think Godwin went out with a hammy, right?
Godwin and Julio played week 1, and then they missed week 2.
But Godwin went out. Godwin went out with the hammy, and then I think
third quarter.
Yeah, I mean that still counts. And then on top of that, the Saints. I don't even think Godwin played against the Saints as well, right?
He didn't. Mike Evans was there getting strapped up.
Hold up.
Mike Evans was there and got strapped up.
He did.
Tom Brady is playing bad, bro. Like the way
of 2009 and 2019 Brady is how I'm seeing it.
He's missing throws out there. He's not doing a great job getting off his downfield. He also is struggling with his leadership as well. throwing tablets off the floor. I mean, what's wrong with Tom Brady? I mean,
he's always done that. He's always done that.
Hold on. I know he's always done it, but listen. Tom Brady's getting to center's faces, tell them they got to block, but he also got to hold himself accountable and say, I got to be better. I got to throw the football. I got to deliver the football. I got to bring my team and put my team. Y'all want to sit there and call this man the GOAT, and y'all want to sit there and call this man Tom Brady the best in the NFL. You still got him as a top 3, top 4 quarterback in the NFL. You must hold this man accountable. He hasn't been playing well, bro.
Let me tell you this. You talking about holding them accountable.
He gone to a team in the Steelers who got a backup quarterback, and they even scored.
You know upsets happen, right? No, upsets fucking happen.
Upsets.
It happens. It happens all the time. Hold on, bro. Hold up. Then you talking about, then you just gonna lie. He's missing receivers. Who? Whenever he will see a receiver open, he makes the decision, I'm gonna underthrow it on purpose. That way it doesn't get picked off. He does that all the time because not a lot of guys been getting open consistently. Number one. Number two, last game you want to knock, oh yeah, last game he looked bad and everything. Yeah, there's no disputing that. But bro, that's the beauty of the game. There's some times where a trash team just pulls off a crazy ass upset. That fucking happens, bro. But the whole entire season, I haven't seen a guy who's been playing ass.
Why is everybody contradicting themselves all night?
Yeah. Bring it up.
Like, is everybody contradicting?
What are you talking about all night? What are you talking about all night?
I can say that y'all niggas was sitting on Aaron Rodgers losing the fucking Jets.
Facts.
That was G, baby. What are you talking
about? The Packers is ass.
What are you talking about?
I bet the Packers are ass.
Wait.
Both teams are playing like ass right now.
I said the Packers are ass. They're fully healthy. They haven't really been battling anything. They never went through a different coach as well, because people forgetting that as well. They have all the balls going for them. They have all the. They have all the. No, Trey, hold up.
They got a new OC. They lost
this season. Tom Brady's having his worst.
They have a new OC.
They still got that head coach over there, right?
Yeah, but you still have a new OC.
Yeah.
It still matters.
Come on, bro.
I know that. No. That matters. Having a different OC matters.
Me and G-Baby were just arguing about how it matters.
Time out. Don't get me wrong. It does matter, but not every situation is the same. Nathaniel Hackett. Wait. Who's the head OC last year?
Nathaniel Hackett, was it not?
Yeah, so Nathaniel Hackett, I think the head coach that they have now definitely had a role in the offense in which they were playing last year. So that's the point in which I'm making. That's the point in which I'm making. You have a Brian Bowles over there who's mainly in charge of defense last year, and then you're replacing the Bruce Arians, who's the air raid guy, who's great at putting the ball down the field, and replacing him with a Todd Bowles. That's why it's kind of a different scenario. You got a defensive guy trying to find a replacement for the offensive genius that Bruce Arians had. That's why I'm saying it's different, bro.
Come on, Dub. Hold on, Dub. You gotta keep the same energy. We just sit there and criticize Aaron Rodgers, right, for playing bad against the Jets, which he actually did. But I just sat there and said the man ain't got no weapons, and that's one of the reasons why. This man, Tom Brady, has his weapons. Chris Godwin was there. Mike Evans was there. The guys are there.
This gets me so mad. This gets me so mad because y'all just don't remember what really went on. I was pushing back on G Baby. Yo, G Baby, you being a little bit nasty with that. You need to chill the fuck out. G Baby's like, nah, this is why I'm going to be nasty to Lamar Jackson. I'm going to be nasty to Aaron Rodgers. So I'm like, all right, cool, go ahead. You have your moment. I'm not with this. But I don't knock Aaron Rodgers for him as a player. I don't say Aaron Rodgers isn't that guy. I understand the situation he's a part of is not a beneficial situation for him. I still think he's the same fucking guy. The same thing is with Tom Brady. He's still the same fucking guy, bro. It's just the thing, the rules ain't going right now.
Hey, Hellfire, what'd you have to say, bro? Because you went to.
Yes, to counter your first point, Arians wasn't drawing up game plans last year. He was axing out Brady and Leftwich's game plans that were made while Arians was going to physical therapy for his surgically repaired knee.
And can you address that to Coach Mark? Because he's pissing me off.
Brady and Leftwich fucking every week
just fill a position.
Yeah, Coach Mark, that's
Brady and Leftwich every week were left and right coming up with the game plans offensively to be able to beat these defenses, and then Coach Arians went behind their back and scrapped it. So
like he's saying, hey, coach calls the plays. Just because you call the plays don't mean you come up with the scheme.
Hold up. Let me ask you this. You said that there was like other games where Bruce Arians wasn't there and everything, right? It wasn't like consistent?
No. I was saying that before the games each week when Arians was off doing his physical therapy appointments for a surgically repaired knee. Leftwich and Brady were coming up with the game plans on a weekly basis while Arians was away. Arians came back and scrapped their game plans. Knowing how much of an offensive genius Brady is with what he got taught from Peyton when they were having workouts together in the offseason as far as elevating the way he's able to read defenses and diagnose the coverages. He took what Peyton taught him and made it his own.
Okay.
And
so don't you think that so the Bucks in their first 6 games, weren't the Bucks offense looking better than what the Bucks offense look now?
You talk about last year?
Yeah.
Last year?
They still struggled out the gate coming last
They did still struggle.
Tom Brady led teams usually struggle out the gate.
Yes.
Oh, that's another point I forgot. Like Thank you, Nick. That is another point that which I forgot about. So you got a guy where even when he first came to the Bucks, they even were still figuring things out. So, and you guys were going to question this guy, Tom Brady.
7-5, didn't they?
They started 7-5. Let me double check.
Yes, they did start 7-5,
and they did lose a game.
Their last game where they played, where the offense looked struggled, is when they lost 38-3 at home against the Saints. After that, their offense.
And the thing is, Sean Payton and Dennis Allen, or whoever the defensive coordinator is, whenever Arians has been head coach, has always had Arians' number.
Yeah.
Always.
So I'm not hearing it with y'all, bro. Y'all saying Tom Brady missed a step. I'm just not hearing it with that.
He lost a step, bro.
There's similarities in Brady's play.
You're not holding Brady accountable.
Nah. Dub is like, that's the goal. That's the goal. Why I gotta hold the goal?
That's the goal. You don't hold the goal accountable.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna pick and choose because he the GOAT, right?
Say things and y'all just don't listen to what I'm saying. I talked about the gameplay. I talk about Tom Brady, his decision making. I talk about how there's not a lot of guys getting open consistently, and he's making the right reads, making the right decisions. He's not missing a lot of guys, bro. I don't see him missing wide receivers, son.
What about him holding the ball too long? What about him holding the ball too long, man? What about him holding the ball too long? Throwing it on the top of the head towards the tight end.
He's held the ball.
In the Steelers game?
What about him holding the ball too long?
In the Steelers game? So this is the point in which I say you do this all the time. You're taking one occurrence that happened.
No, we've seen it consistently. We've seen it against the Falcons. He drew a freaking roughing and passer call.
Consistently? Bro, that's not a thing that happens consistently. That's a lie.
He's not throwing it quick as he usually do, and he's not carrying his team downfield for a touchdown. He's not doing that, bro.
Son,
we're not seeing this, bro.
You talking about you saying that's happening consistently? Show me the tape. It doesn't happen.
Hold on.
It doesn't happen, bro.
Tom Brady has his lowest QB rate of his career this season.
Yes.
Me sitting there saying that he has fallen off this year is not no fucking.
How much is that predicated due to the wide receivers not even fucking being there, bro?
And the wide receivers, he's still not getting it done.
They're hurt. What are you talking about?
That was one game.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Chris Godwin wasn't.
Mike Evans got suspended for one game. He's played every other one. Chris Godwin missed the Saints game, and then he might have missed 3. Might have.
I had Chris Godwin. He didn't play Green Bay. He didn't play against the Saints. And then he left early. He left early on against Dallas as well.
In week 1, he's been there week 4, 5, and 6, or week 5 and 6. He's been there. We're literally just talking about the games.
And the Chiefs, he didn't have a bad game. The Chiefs, he didn't have a bad game. The defense was just fucking getting torched.
Dog, we never said.
There was
saying that overall, as a whole, even when they have been there, it hasn't looked pretty. It hasn't looked as good as it usually does. And you can say when he first got there, they were trying to figure it out. But this is year 3 with them dudes.
Yep.
It's not,
baby.
Even though even though Bruce Arians is gone, Byron Leftwich is still there. The guy Hellfire just said is the one where they were coming up with the game plans. You shouldn't be looking this bad.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't be.
No. I hear you.
One good game.
I hear you. They've had one good game. And that was the Chiefs when everybody was healthy. Correct. They go against the Steelers, where I think the Steelers are a good defense. It's damn near a good defense. It was an upset game. Then they have a divisional game against the Atlanta Falcons, and you feel me? Like I'm just not hearing it. You know how divisional games go. Sometimes they just have it out for you. Sometimes they can figure things out that not a lot of teams can sit here and exploit. So I'm not sitting here off of these really the 2-game sample size of him having the receivers and the offense not looking as potent as it is. Like, that's what you guys are doing if we're going to be real. You're taking a 2-game sample size and you're running with it.
I mean, you took 3 games of Geno Smith and ran with that. So,
baby, that's why I say you don't listen, and you still don't listen. You still don't listen. I said if Geno keeps playing like this and they make the playoffs, yes, I think that they could roll with a Geno Smith. I didn't say, oh yeah, they're gonna trust him out the gate just because these 6 games. I didn't say that. And you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, and I'm like, bro, when is it gonna go through your head about what we're saying, bro?
Bro. So after these 6 games, all we've been saying is, hey, they haven't looked as good. Yes, they've had some injuries, but even while they've been there, they haven't looked as good. Now, you can say, oh, but we know who they are. We know who Tom Brady is. Like, they'll be fine. That's cool. You can say that. But all we're doing is observing what's just like in everything. Like, for example, what's it called? The Jets are 4-2. Do we think that's going to continue? Who knows? But they 4-2 right now off of these 6 games. All we have is to go off of these 6 games. So off of these 6 games, they haven't looked good.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I really think
the way I'm interpreted it, I feel as if you guys haven't like, oh, red flag here, red flag there. We have to be worried. We have to be scared about what's going on. And I'm like, bro, there's no reason to be scared. I honestly don't think there's reason to be scared at all.
Scared of what though? We never said we were fearful. We just acknowledged they haven't looked good in these 6 weeks.
That's what it appeared to me. I thought that was the energy that y'all was excluding. But if you guys not saying that they should be worried, all right, I got nothing else to say.
I mean, we still know who Tom Brady is. If he's in the playoffs,
this man rated R said he don't look the same.
Do you know
Brady looks the same to me. He looks the exact same.
No, you don't. Missing throws. Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. A man off target with his I mean, Brady's not playing well.
Bro, he's not off target. He is not off target.
Okay, so tell me why his off target throws are 16%. 16.2 percent.
I told you there's a lot of the times where he's throwing it off target on
purpose. And I agree his offensive line is not playing to their standards. I mean, they got rookie centers. I understand his offensive line well. To be fair, Brady is holding the ball too long. He has to throw it out quickly, and then
Brady's time to throw is not too terribly far off from his average, which is why one of the things that I brought up, the adjusted sack rate for Tampa Bay, it's still top 3 in the entire league.
I don't even know where to go with that, Hellfire. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's saying because he's talking about like Brady's missing throws and shit. Like really,
Brady. The entire time he's been at Tampa, his off-target rate has been higher than average. Part of it is due to the higher amount of passes that are deep balls than ever thrown in his career. The accuracy and the completion percentage are way off when it comes to how he's completing them versus how accurate they are. And it's not even just factoring in the balls that get thrown to the ground only or the balls that get thrown away only. That also factors in like the overthrows or the underthrows.
Told you.
I'm not gonna hold you, and I say this.
I'm trying to tell you, Doug.
I'm not accounting the times where he's throwing it away. I'm saying there's times where Tom Brady, and I've witnessed this firsthand, he would sit here and put the ball near the wide receiver. That way he doesn't get a intentional grounding so that nobody could grab it. And that's what he does. And he says that's all
a game manager tactic. I hate saying that he has game manager tactics, but that is a game manager tactic that he.
Yeah, he was a game manager for the Saints when he beat him.
Yeah, and
the ball short.
That's what he does. So you're talking to me about these stats and off-target stats when he's doing the off-target shit on purpose.
Yeah, that bro, it's just the Brady less. When you look at Brady and you compare it to what last year and the year before that, This year, bro, he has lost a step. He should have retired, bro. I mean, age is really catching up on him. I don't see the butt.
G-Baby, you see what I'm saying? G-Baby, you see what I'm saying? And you mad at me for getting on his adamant. He's saying he should have retired. Come on, bro.
Yes, this season he should have retired. He should have retired, bro.
I can't.
What more Brady has to prove? I mean, you got all the
he's still playing at a top 5 level, bro.
No, he's not playing at a top 5 level right now.
He's still a top 5 QB, bro.
But he's not playing like you.
Watch how he turns it around. It's Tom Brady, I trust.
He's already the most winningest quarterback in the NFL. And he has all the records, have the stat largely due because he played 25, 26 years. But we all know that who really owns them records is Drew Brees. But Drew Brees, you know what I'm saying, retired, but Tom Brady still played. But what I'm saying is this is like, what more does he have to prove? Retire, bro.
Trent, I'm not this type of Saints fan. Okay, I'm not trying to relate everything back to Drew Brees, bro. I'm not. That ain't me, bro.
Yo, Sacred Gaming. They're winning 10, 11 games bare minimum, bro.
So you got
10, 11 games bare minimum.
Games. Okay, we'll see.
I mean, the NFC is so wide open that doesn't shock me.
Like I can't believe this. I just can't believe this.
See, this is the thing about Tom Brady.
And I don't even like Tom Brady like
this
that.
This guy golden boy, bro.
No, you do like Tom Brady like that.
I don't even like him like that.
Pat this man on the back. Y'all sit there and make every excuse when he don't perform to his standard. And also, let's talk about his leadership hasn't been great. He's been yelling at linemen, telling them they got to block and stuff, which is true. But get on himself. Sit there and say, "Oh, you missing throws. You holding the ball too long." I mean, get on yourself, Tom Brady. You hasn't been playing to your standard too as well. Come on, bro. We got to hold guys accountable. I hold people accountable, bro.
That's all we're doing is holding them accountable.
Hold them accountable. You sit there saying he's the GOAT. You sit there saying he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Hold him top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Dude got sacked 9 times, but he holding the ball too long. Like, come on,
man. He's holding the ball too long,
son. And even Hellfire talking about how he helps.
It's no excuses in the second half. The man didn't even throw a touchdown. This lowest QB rating, the man had a horrible QB rating. The man was what, 12 or 22, 12 or 23? Come on, that's
when
bad.
When he turns this shit around. Remember this. All I gotta say.
Imagine if Mahomes, Lamar, Kyler yelled and did what Brady did. The media would be killing. That's a fact.
Remember this. Remember this.
All right.
You know what's crazy? You saying remember this. Last thing, Dawson. You saying remember this and all that, but like, I'm not gonna lie. Lamar Jackson could turn around, start playing impeccable, all that with them weapons, and he's still gonna be like, nah.
And let's be honest,
he's gonna find something to, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know if you really want to hold on to that, you know what I mean? Because it seems a little personal.
No, remember this.
Deshaun Jackson looked like he still had a step last year.
You get him a pat. You get him a pat on my back.
Lamar Jackson, he's still like what?
Deshaun Jackson last year, who's visiting Baltimore, looked like he still had a little bit of it in him to be a vertical stretch for Lamar in that scheme if he goes there.
Damn, man.
So that could be part of it.
I really love this.
Deshaun Jackson should be. I'll just stay retired, but
I feel like he should too. But the only thing I'll vouch for and him still wanting to play is that in vertical based routes last year he did still look like he had a little bit of a step. I don't know how much, but he still had it a little bit enough of it to where he was able to be impactful.
Fair enough.
Bro, I've been watching Tom Brady for over 18, 17 years, bro. Wrap it up, bro. I mean, you have nothing to prove. Just hang it up, bro.
Mad that he took Drew Brees' record.
What you about to say, Nick?
I'm mad that he took Drew Brees' record. No, I'm not mad.
There was a big game
but Tom Brady is a cheater. I mean, if we talk about it, Tom Brady is a proven cheater, right? And proven cheaters, you know what I'm saying? I really don't have that much of praise of. But yes, he's still great. He's still elite. He's still known worldwide as the greatest quarterback of all time. But the man is a proven cheater. Real talk. But we don't want to dive. You say that for something else. You're
not to say
go ahead.
We can dive deep in that water.
No. I want to know your thoughts about the Cowboys-Eagles game last night. We haven't talked about it.
Listen, I fucking told you. I don't know how many times I got to say it again. Cooper Rush. When I'm mad J-Rob and Fluent in here, but when it comes to when the going gets tough and your defense can't bail you out of games, you're gonna need a guy like Dak Prescott. You can't have a game manager. You can't have a guy who can't throw the fucking ball.
You can't have someone in pure passing situations look like a
remember who the fuck Dak Prescott is?
I was just about to ask.
It's just he's just a better version than Cooper Rush. That's all I'm saying.
No, he clears Cooper Rush.
That's what I'm saying. I was arguing with Trent. I was arguing with Fluent and J-Rob about Cooper Rush fucking starting, bro.
That's just them.
How do you think this game goes with Dak Prescott as the quarterback? I'm just curious.
Like 85%.
I think it's the exact same way. Just Dak Prescott has more yards. I think it plays the exact same way.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I
think it gives them a better chance.
Sure.
Like, I'm not sure, bro.
Sure.
Like, I don't know.
Hey, yeah. Good game, bro. The Eagles defense. CJ Gardner-Johnson, man. Every time I watch him play and still flourish,
you shed a tear.
I shed a tear, man. You hear me? Like, I wish I lived with a regret on why the Saints trade this man. I mean, I was so angry when they did it, but the man had two takeaways. Shout out to CJ Gardner-Johnson. Shout out to their defensive front line. They getting stops. They hitting quarterbacks, man. They pressuring quarterbacks too as well. Cooper Rush. Listen, he came out of his shell, man. He got listen. The man 2 turnovers. Didn't really get much going in the first half.
3 turnovers.
3 turnovers as well.
Did Micah Parsons do anything that game as well?
As soon as Lane Johnson was out, that's when he started doing stuff.
Marcus
Lane Johnson was there. Hey, wait. So y'all telling me with Lane, because I didn't get to watch the whole game.
He was getting doubled though.
Oh, Marcus Parsons was getting to the
quarterback. Act like Lane Johnson was 1-on-1. No, nigga.
We was putting Micah in the blender. We kept making him make decisions rather than.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, bro.
Or go into coverage. Like, we was putting Micah Parsons in a crazy.
Hey, G-Baby and everybody, I got a question for y'all.
Hey, if you the best,
what G-Baby, stop being nasty. That's nasty as fuck. And a lot of people struggling against.
I got a question for y'all. Bro. What y'all think people saying there saying that Micah Parsons in the next 6-7 years he's gonna end up being greater than Aaron Donald?
See, that's when you gotta chill and fucking relax, bro. That's
no. How you say that? That's everybody else.
I hate because that's my problem.
It's like we know how we Aaron Donald is one of the greatest defensive players.
We
see how Aaron Donald is now. It's just like, it's Aaron Donald. But like when he was on the come up and him bro, it's not close right now. I'm sorry.
It's not close.
He made all pro from his second year in the league till now.
Bro. And winning
that's what Micah Parsons got to do.
Defensive player of the year.
I do think Micah Parsons will be the best defensive player in football, either by the end of this year or next year. But to say Aaron Donald level is crazy.
Hey, but we also talk about playing the harder position.
Aaron Donald.
I know it was a lot harder for me to get off interior than it was when I was playing defensive end.
Whoa. It shouldn't matter. It don't matter where you line up, right? That shouldn't matter, right?
Well, that's what matters. No,
but the thing is, Aaron Donald.
No.
I don't matter for you. I'm using your matter for you.
I'm using your words. No, Trent. I'm using your words. And other people's words. I'm cool. I'm using y'all words. I'm just reiterating stuff I was told and heard. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reiterating what I heard. And what I heard is, depending on where you play, sometimes it's harder to play one position than the other. And if that's what we're gonna do, then it's harder to play detail.
Yeah, it's hard. Listen, this man Micah Parsons is lining up on the outside, bro. It's hard to send doubles when a guy that's lining up on the outside compared to a guy that's in the interior and he's getting double teamed damn near 65% of the time. And still give you double digit sacks, bro.
Wait, why are you guys only making this a just attacking the QB thing? I think Micah Parsons brings more to the game than just that. I mean, he's a guy who drops in coverage as well at a high level as well. On top of that,
he's a pretty good.
For sure. That's why I think he's going to be the best. He's the most versatile defender in the league. He's going to be the best.
That's why
he does everything at a high level. He does everything at a high level.
That's why I think like him being compared to Anthony Davis. Oh my God,
Anthony
Davis.
My bad, Aaron
I
Donald.
understand basketball tomorrow, but come on, bro.
No, that's why him being compared to Aaron Donald and people saying that he could eclipse him. I don't think it's ridiculous, bro. I mean, we haven't seen a guy with this type of physical magnitude is.
Yeah, saying better right now.
Yeah, saying he's better, like he'll be better by the end of the season right now. That's cool. They saying that takes 2 years. He's better than Aaron Donald.
Listen, wait, who's gonna win? think he has potential to be better.
Right now.
If you think right now he's better than Aaron Donald in his prime,
no. Aaron, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Aaron Donald is the greatest. Aaron Donald is the greatest. Listen, Aaron Donald is the greatest defensive player in this generation, bro. In the last 7 years, he's the greatest. Stop it.
Chill.
I think Micah Parsons has the potential to be that as well. I think right now for Defensive Player of the Year, who's your runaway right now?
Micah's first.
I think it's Micah.
Okay, that's fine. That's cute. Winning defense, he can win Defensive Player of the Year this year. That does not mean he was better than Aaron Donald in his prime.
It's just like how people was trying to do the TJ Watt thing close to fucking Khalil Mack and Von Miller. That shit is not close.
And they prime.
Yeah.
What
shit is not close.
It's the same. You know what that is? Facts. It is the exact same.
It's the exact same.
TJ Watt had his year.
Now the only person. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. The only
TJ Watt had multiple.
Hold on. The only person that could be compared to Aaron Donald, which I think is a pretty good debate and pretty good comparison, is Von Miller. That's it. That's Von.
No cat.
I got a question about what y'all thoughts about prime JJ Watt.
Let me see how far. Let me see.
See, that's another one, bro. That's another one that's good, bro.
JC's gonna clear Diggs and fucking Ramsey. Give me a fucking break.
Did JC really get benched?
Yeah,
JC Jackson.
I'm talking about JC Horn.
I tried to tell everyone when he left the Patriots, he wasn't gonna be.
That's what that message was talking about. But
JC Horn better than who?
No, JC Horn
better than Diggs and better than fucking Ramsey if he keeps playing like this.
Oh my god,
that's just Warnock though. You feel me? Warnock. I wish my boy Warnock could come up here, get his ass fried.
But hey, I don't know. I tried to tell y'all. People lead the Patriots. Everybody gonna wonder how they gonna be. And hey, they looking just fine. And hey, Malcolm Butler fell off.
And let me ask y'all a
Gilmore ain't really fell
Malcolm
off.
Butler was never like that, honestly.
But J.C. Jackson was, he not looking the same right now.
I mean, people say he is hurt.
I mean, you say that, but KJ Hamler shouldn't be torching you, my dude. Just running right past you, my dude. Just running straight past you.
At this point, I only want to see J.C. Jackson in the slot
8 games like
year. I don't want to see his ass lining up outside. He has to develop in that scheme the way that he developed in New England so that we could get a proper evaluation of how he actually is.
Sometimes I tell people, this is why I tell you guys, bro. A lot of times.
Y'all hear me? I cut off, right? Yeah. Have y'all been watching Colts games? I want to see that because just a few years ago, I believe 3 or 2 years ago, this man was considered the best cornerback in the NFL. I want y'all to understand Gilmore. I want to understand how has Gilmore been over there with the Colts, and have you been?
He's been good. He's been good this year.
He's still good. He's
still good. He's still top 10 to me.
Yep.
Too much dip on your chip.
But I don't think it's crazy to say that he's top 10, bro.
People just forgot when he got injured. People just forgot about him, bro.
People just forgot about him.
That's crazy.
Okay, this is different. I think when it comes to like corners, like niggas can actually like be a better, like get better in like in a year like that, and there's newcomers in the league. So like maybe Gil could be like 9, 10 max.
That's why I have him. I don't have him like
max.
No, I don't have him like close to the top 5.
I low key think we can get 10.
Yeah, you could get 10. I think
you could probably get 10.
Sertain, Darius Slay,
Ramsey.
Bro, shut the fuck up with that shit, bro.
Tre'Davious White. Y'all putting Marlon Humphrey over Stephon?
Hell yeah.
No.
Yes.
You putting your boy Lattimore over?
Yeah.
Did I say Sertain yet?
Yeah, you did.
AJ Terrell.
Gilmore. AJ Terrell
is over. No, get Gilmore out of there. He's better than AJ. AJ Terrell's better than him.
Yeah, for sure.
I gave you AJ Terrell. That's 8.
Did you just said Gilmore's in your top 10 though?
I'm asking. Like we talking about.
And I'm saying we're getting guys over.
I got AJ Terrell. That makes 8.
Patrick Surtain top 5 anyway.
I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, I know we supposed to just chill. I know we supposed to.
G baby, get nasty, G baby. Get nasty, G baby.
Xavier Howard. I forgot about Xavier.
No, Xavier Howard's not top 10. He's not top 10 all year. He's played bad all year.
I know we said we were supposed to just chill.
No, don't chill.
I'm probably taking Sauce Gardner over Stephon.
Hey, that's not ridiculous. Hey,
no,
it's only been 6 games
right now.
I'm probably taking Sauce.
And Denzel Ward. And Denzel Ward.
Yeah, that's 10. That's 10.
Yep.
Nah, it's only 9. I'm not giving you Sauce. Fuck out of here.
I'm still saying I'm not gonna lie. Even though he's been playing bad, I'm still gonna say JC. Honestly.
Nah, I'll put Stephon.
Going into the season, taking JC over Stephon Gilmore was not ridiculous.
Like JC was like debatably top 5 after last year. So like I'm not fancy. Like he's having these bad games.
But as just a slot corner, he was top 10 as a slot corner his second year in the league.
Yo, you know who's been playing crazy good too to start the year as a rookie? Tariq Woolen, bro.
Oh,
yeah, he going.
He is crazy.
Round 5 hit. Like they hit a gold mine on him. 6'4", runs a
4.2. He ran a 4.27.
4.27 and you're 6'4".
6'4" and you're a corner. Like he's crazy.
JC Horn that man should have skyrocketed.
JC Horn? Yeah. JC Horn, yeah. It's just the Panthers are so ass.
I need to see more of a sample size from JC Horn. Like, that's simple.
Man. I think that's gonna conclude our daily talks for today, man. How you guys feel?
Good.
Can we
finna?
Oh, can we chill a little bit? Just a little bit. It's week 6, so like I said, around week 6 we can start changing rankings a bit and seeing where people land.
Shut up. Yeah, what's your we not chilling, bro. Whatever God. We say is whatever we say.
Oh my God.
Hey, Hellfire, what's your top 5 before we go, bro?
This comes as a warning.
Okay, we gonna get nasty before we leave. I like it.
There's one person in here that already knows this. One person in here that has already said his piece.
That wasn't me.
Let me mute my mic because this shit is gross.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Chen. Okay.
1, Brady. 2, Montana. Those are the only 2 locks anywhere.
Oh, it's about to get nasty.
On a top 5 where you could say there is no way in hell that they're a fraud for their career resume. Those are the only 2 locks. This is going to trigger you, Dawson, but I've got Marino at 3.
As a Dolphins fan, I can't have Dan Marino at 3, bro.
What else you got?
Dan Marino over Peyton Manning, though? Like, what? Oh, no, you continue.
4, Steve Young, greatest left-handed passer of all time.
So you got wait. You got Tom Brady. Wait. Repeat it again, like real quick. You said
Tom Brady, Montana, Marino, Young.
Oh Jesus.
What's 5?
Elway at 5.
Like John Elway better than Peyton Manning, bro.
And that
I appreciate y'all for tuning in to
some
the
of
show.
Your guys' energy.
You already know what I'm about.
That concludes this episode of Players Choice Gridiron.
Before we go.
Peyton Manning?
Hey, hold on. Hellfire got a reasoning.
I would like to hear your reasoning before we go.
Oh my God.
This uses your guys' same energy with Drew Brees. This uses your guys' same energy with Rodgers. This uses you guys' same energy on Marino, Dawson. Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers are 1A and 1B in their own era and literally choking and being frauds.
They have rings and Marino doesn't.
So what is Dan Marino?
His game transcendence for his era. Yeah, he peaked his second season. Yes.
Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers didn't have.
Let him finish.
1984 is the only old school passing season that can extrapolate to this era all time. That holds a lot of weight when you're taking era into account.
My thing is real quick is like this is why I kind of started the whole Dan Marino shit. But like, how can like Dan Marino? I mean, how can like Peyton Manning Aaron Rodgers be frauds, but like Dan Marino not though?
I never said Dan Marino wasn't a fraud though. Like I said, I only have 2 people on my list that are not frauds. Period.
Okay, and also, since Dub is nasty when this TikTok shit, when we call Dan Marino a fraud, for me, it's just I don't have him top 5. That's it.
Well, that ends the show.
No, he's a
before
fraud.
You call me out.
He's a fraud.